we go. All right. Hair is misbehaving a little bit today, but that's fine. Probably, anyway. Most likely. I'm not going to hold it against myself too much. Dude, this guy is so... You know what? He is huge, but he seems a lot more normal-sized after we tried Ghandagoza, doesn't he? Or Ghandagoza, rather. All these gigantic drafts have names that start with G, and by all, I mean 2 of them. That's enough to form a profile. Let me just do this real quick. There we go. Grab this guy. Put his ass down here. Kill that guy. Move my way on over here. That auto start thing, I didn't realize it was a setting. That explains why I've had so much trouble with YouTube for such a long time, but now we're fine. Now we're fine. Now we're good. Now it works. It's all sunshine and roses. Move over here. Do this. Put that guy right there. And we are good to go on Sir Ghandagoza. So let's see. It's a bit of a strange one with this Ghandagoza fella, right? It's always been a bit of a strange one with the Ghandagoza because, like, on the one hand, again, he's a very large boy, which obviously is right up my wheelhouse. How large is this boy, actually? Now that I know that there's like character notes on everyone. How big is Ghandagoza? He is 245. So he is not quite as large as what's his name? That one guy, Ghandagoza. There you go. My God, he's not quite as large as Ghandagoza, but it's close. I mean, we're talking 262 versus 245. He's about 8 feet tall. Ghandagoza's like 8'5" or something, 8'6". He's 72. So that is an old boy. Is that the oldest boy you can play? How old is, like, Yodarha? I don't have him, actually, so I won't know. It might be Yodarha will be probably second, right? Or actually, wait. Did something that said 79, did? No. I mean, I guess Cagliostro technically is, like, probably thousands of years old, but yeah, 72. What did it say there? His hobbies are putting his fists to the test. He likes meat, and more meat. All right, very shonen protagonist of him. And strong competitors. And he dislikes irrational thinking. Okay. Sure, man. Sure. But yeah, I've always been interested in Ghandagoza just from the point of view of, you know, him looking like that, being very large, and not actually having a weapon and just beating people to death with his giant fists. But I don't know. Vasaraga ended up being the one who grabbed my attention more when I first started. Push notif was on time for once. Hello, streamer. Hello, Phantom. Vasaraga ended up being the guy who kind of got my attention a little bit more when I first started, and then I played 400 hours of Relink on Vasaraga and ignored this guy entirely. But now that we've kind of gone through all the Ragnarok content with Voss, I'm at a relatively happy place with my Voss build. It is not fully endgame optimized or anything like that. But, you know, we're trying out some new stuff. We played Ghandagoza for the past couple days. I figured this is a good time, or as good a time as any, to go revisit the final large boy in this video game. This is the last one, right? Like, there's no one else who's like... I mean, there's some people who are, like, spiritual big bodies, just kind of in the way that they play, right? If you think about, like, Vayne, sort of... I mean, Vayne's the hammer, kind of, right? Percy, Siegfried, like, maybe a little bit. They're not actually, but, like, you know, they hit like them. That's maybe it. I guess Fediel is, like, 7 feet tall. I don't think Fediel plays very much like a big body, but, you know, she is a big body. This is true. He's also been on my radar. I like characters with perfect time mechanics. Yeah, so I know a little bit about Ghandagoza, but not a ton. I have gotten him fully caught up in terms of all of, like, the gearing progression and shit like that. I don't have, like, a great build on him necessarily, but I threw some shit in there. He doesn't have all the sigil slots, of course. We haven't done his Fate episodes, but I did at least off stream. We got him to Master Trait 55. We got all of his weapons awakened, all of that. So once we learn how to actually play him, we should be able to just jump in and try him out in some late game quests here and see how he feels. So let's see. It is kind of crazy to do this with a guy with a fully transcended Terminus, but, like, let's go over to Sir Berold and, like, what do you do? I think I have done tutorial on you because I played you a little bit back in the day when I was like on extreme quests and shit. I have so many Fate episodes to do because skipping through them feels bad. I have not done most of them, it is true. I tried not to skip through them when we do them, and I will try not to do that with Ghandagoza as well. But I think first, so I think the plan, we're just gonna get a feel for him in trading mode, kind of understand what his rotations look like how it feels to move around with him, what you want to be doing a lot of the time. Take a look at his master traits and maybe try and compo the build for him. One thing that I do know off the top of my head, because I just had to go do, like, Conflux 5 real quick just to get, like, some Skybound arts in to fully awaken his Ascension weapon. It feels like this guy desperately wants Stout Heart, and the only way that I know of for him to get it, like, built in is a skill that gives him temporary Stout Heart, right? So I am hoping and praying that he can get this through his master traits somehow. I mean, otherwise, I guess we have to look for it on a summon or, you know, use a sigil for it or something. But yeah, all I know about Ganda is you hit them with the One Punch Man consecutive normal punches in Link Time. Yeah, I have heard that he does real big shit when he's in Link Time, but I wouldn't feel too bad when all the 6 Dragons lore cutscenes came up. I skipped them so fast, I already know all of this. I mean, if you already know it, then sure. But I don't. I do not. As a guy who has not played very much of the gacha at all, I don't know it. So it's good for me. But yeah, let's just hop in here and get a vibe for what it is this Ghandagoza fella is doing, right? So, as far as I can tell, he has, yeah, like, there's perfect timings on his combos. If you do perfect timings all the way through, you get, like, a better combo finisher, which gives you more of his gauge, or, like, that little wheel that he's filling up. And when you have that wheel full, that's when, like, your big heavy attack, the Raging Fist, right, is stronger as you fill more of that gauge. And when it's, like, full, you get, like, a noticeable bump. So I believe it is worth it to, like, fully charge it before you do it, right? You can also have aerial versions, right? Perfect combos on the aerial attacks, too. It charges faster and deals more damage based on his Eternal Rage, which is that little gauge that fills up. Combo finishers and link attacks gather it, and then, yeah, you have perfectly timed light attacks, right? So you can do some, like, if I don't perfectly time it and I just mash it, it looks something like this, right? And the finisher gives us the 5 blocks of this wheel right here out of 10. Right? Oh yeah, it does decay real fast if you don't do anything, huh? Does it do more damage? Like, that was 3.1 million. What if I restart? She's gonna be figuring out if Ganda's actually secretly good. Me too. Oh, hold on. So if you... Perfect timing, which is not that hard. It's like roughly just hitting it right when it makes contact. Okay, so that does do way more damage. And yeah, it gives you 7 instead of 5, right? Which, I mean, there are some things you can do that give you, like, 3, so you can go right there. And then once you fully charge this, then you get his large bonk, right? Which is, honestly, I mean, it's not the largest bonk I've ever seen, I will say. Like, all of that. I mean, granted, again, he's not, like, fully sigiled up or anything, but I mean, like, we are rocking a fully awakened Terminus weapon. We have, like, the damage cap. I think we're hitting... Actually, are we hitting damage cap on the big punch? I guess I should check that real quick before I start slandering Ghandagoza. I assume that big punch has a pretty high damage cap. So maybe we're not, because I don't have all, like, you know, everything on him. No, we are. Yeah. So, like, it's doing, like, 26 million. That's not, like, terrible, obviously. And obviously, we could get him a little bit more damage. But, I mean, he's got full damage cap up, right? Like, we've got Lumen on. I guess we don't have, like, Terra and Ventus, right? So that will be a decent chunk extra that we can get. But we have all his collection masteries up. We have, you know, the Warpath that gives him 100% enhanced damage on it, which I'm not sure if it's actually worth it with the extra charge time, but it feels like yes. It feels like yes. I'm not sure. Maybe it's, I would imagine so. 100% enhanced damage seems nice. 50% extra damage cap from the Ethos too. Which, I mean, on the one hand, you could argue if it's worth a sigil slot. On the other hand, I mean, this is just, like, a better version. If this is where most of my damage comes from, then this is just, like, a better version of Celestial and Sendo, for example, right? Because this is only 50% damage cap when the opponent is in Overdrive. 50's kind of low, right? Like, it's I mean, it's on the level of some of these, like, vaguely on the level of some of these Celestial sigils, right? Like, Celestial Lumen is 70% damage cap, but it's only when I'm above 75%. Right? So, it should be worth. That's what makes him go crazy in Link Time, because it also doubles the Uncharged Punch. Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, this one should be. Oh, and this too. Yeah, this would also just be... Yeah, it's not the fully charged one. Right, because in Link Time, you just do this over and over, right? Like, you don't actually charge it. We'll take a look at that too in a second. But yeah, point being, like, he's not like full build, but like he's mostly full build. And that bonk is like not exactly looking extremely worth it in terms of the damage it's doing. Yeah. I mean, I guess he's missing some sup damage, right? Because he's got Berserker Echo, Spartan Echo, but he's not getting all his sup damage, of course. Well, we won't judge it till we actually get a more accurate build on him in terms of the actual numbers that he's putting out, right? But yeah, that, like, the cycle, to my understanding, is sort of just doing this, building your gauge up. Like, generally, once you get this finisher, you only need one other thing that gives you a little bit. Link attacks do it, some of his skills do it. So it's like one perfect combo finisher plus a link attack plus a skill, and then you get the fully charged punch. As far as what skills are actually good on this guy, it is hard to say. Maybe something where we have to take a look at the master traits to figure out, you know, what we're going to build around. He does also, like, you do have the ability to roll cancel this shit. Right? So you can go like, boom, 1, 2, 3, and then get the finisher like that. So you can get the finisher significantly faster that way. Assuming especially if you got like some improved dodge on. You do still have to, I believe, like, you have to actually like do the perfect timing, but it really is just spamming it out of the roll, right? So you can get it way quicker like that, which, I mean, seems worth it. Because again, the punch is a lot more of his damage compared to just his regular attacks, right? That roll cancel kind of saucy. I do like he keeps glowing and it keeps being like bright orange. Oh, if you get the bad roll, it gets kind of hard to time it perfectly. Like, that is pretty fun. And certainly it's a lot faster. And it can also help you reposition while you're doing it, but... okay. So, I don't think there's really... As far as, like, his basic... there's the air combo, too. I'm not actually sure if the perfect air combo is, like, worth doing. Maybe. I mean, that's quicker than... That is quicker than the regular combo. It's only 3 hits. And that gave me 5, though, right? Like, if I go 1, 2, 3... Yeah. So I need to do 2 of these to fully charge it? But, I mean, that's not terrible. That is pretty quick. What's good in here? This Galaxica Demon, maybe? He's a big guy. Fucked up. Yeah, when you get the bad roll, the perfect dodge becomes harder to do. Oh, fucked it. Yeah, I mean, compared to like the roll cancel, is that aerial combo really that much faster? Kind of hard to say. Probably not, right? And this gives more too, so maybe if you're in a situation where you can't roll cancel, like this will certainly be faster than doing the full combo without the roll canceling. As far as skills, what does he even have on him? Yeah, so this is a gap closer. This guy actually has none mobility on him at all, so, like, all he can do is run. Like, he doesn't even have, like, any kind of, like, light, heavy, heavy is not a thing for this guy, right? Or, like, light, light, heavy, heavy. Like, he only has the light attack combo, and then he has the punch. So he has no, like, mobility attacks or anything like that. I mean, I think to an extent, like, you can do perfect timings even when you're not doing stuff here. Like, he does advance forward while he does this, and then the finisher does take him quite far as well. I keep missing the perfect time. I want to see if I can cross this by just doing that. And again, especially the finisher, which I keep messing up, does like leap at opponents, I think. But yeah, like not exactly the god of mobility, right? Oh, does it actually move that fast or that far at all? Yeah. So this might actually be a character who cares about having the gap closer skill on. Like with Vasaraga, Battalions of Fear, you take it, but you don't really need it as much. It's more of just, at least for mobility, it's more of just a way to cancel into your big charge. Ghandagoza with, like, the lunging spear seemed unnecessary. He's fast enough when he's flippy dipping in Deathmatch Finale, and he also has, like, a mobility combo, like the light, heavy, heavy that you can do that works well enough. Ghandagoza might actually want this, or if you don't take this, then you actually are going to be giving up on a significant amount of mobility, right? Lion Stance, this seems... I don't know. This seems incredibly important. The Jammed is interesting. Obviously, it's a big attack boost. Max 50%, which I think is as much as an attack buff can be before it, like, caps out, basically. Hostility is kind of whatever, but the Stout Heart here is huge. Because this dude is... I mean, you can roll cancel your light combo, so you can argue that you don't really need the Stout Heart for that. But, like, when I'm sitting here fucking doing this, right? Like, I really need the Stout Heart for that. I can grab, like, you know, I got steady focus on this guy, right? Which gives him 25% or 20%. And can't be interrupted by foe attacks while charging attacks. I wonder if this counts, actually. Does this count? Do I? Because, I mean, I'd be down to just have Stout Heart on this. I did not realize that also gave Stout Heart. This certainly counts like a charge, right? If I get barreled to attack here, am I gonna ignore it because of my steady focus? Because he is, like, stationary for quite a long time there. So Stout Heart seems like a good idea. Oh. Stout Heart Summon hasn't left my build so far. It's just so good for every character. Wait for the 2. Ooh, yeah, okay. This charge is so slow when you have no energy. Jesus Christ. And it does no damage. That is awful. I mean, the 2 characters that I've played so far all have, like, or both, rather, have pretty easy access to Stout Heart, so I haven't felt the need, but... What if I'm just holding it? And he hits me. And he can only hold this for so long. I still have Stout Heart. Okay, so maybe... I mean, I kind of don't put that fist in him. That's the plan. That's the plan. Thank you for the 20 stream streak, by the way, Vayne. Much appreciated. Yeah, it looks... Maybe I don't need Stout Heart then, because I'm kind of okay with him not having Stout Heart. Otherwise, it really is just when he's doing this. Because, again, he is so stuck in place while he's doing this shit. Not this much, obviously. We're taking a very big tax for not being charged up here. But he is really, really stuck in place when he's doing this shit. So maybe that steady focus is really all we need. And it gives us 20% damage reduction while we're doing it, too, right? Which is pretty cool. And I believe that this actually stacks additively with Steel Nerves if we can get that on him. Maybe some kind of tank Ganda is an interesting idea. Because he is relatively immobile, because he does have... Well, but Jammed... Jammed sort of... Like, Jammed is a nice-ass attack buff, and it does fly in the face of a tank build a little bit, right? Because 50% attack based on how low your HP is? I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe you could... I think it's based on percentage HP, so I guess if you just have a shit ton of HP, you could be at, like, 120k HP and get a lot of Jammed value. But yeah, this... I mean... If we just have Stout Heart baseline, maybe I don't need this guy. Like, if I have Stout Heart on charging the attack because I have steady focus, maybe I don't need this guy. Eternal Rage from True Video, it gives him 3, which, again, after, like, 1 perfect combo on the ground, this plus that gives you the full bar, so it's quite nice. And then also 15% attack to the entire party, too, which is nice. A little bit of support and utility on my boy. Seems useful. The Eternal Rage in particular, right? Because, like, the difference of, like, say this guy isn't Sir Barreled and just getting stunned every time we look at him funny. Like, if I do something like this, and I gotta, like, do it again, versus just hitting True Video, it might be kind of nice. But there is also the argument, I guess, like, if I'm... Oh, well, I mean, apparently I'm fucking it up. Gotta get better at that. If I'm, like, roll canceling this shit, it's not like it takes that long. So is True Video really saving me all that time? Maybe not, right? Oh, that's the wrong guy. Ghandagoza. And then Branding Palm is a counter, right? It gives him... Oh, it gives him 5 Eternal Rage? That is interesting. More ways to build up to the big punch seems useful for this fellow, right? It's barreled a few completes. Yeah, it looks like it gives him 5. How much damage did that do, actually? Let me reset. I want to... Obviously, again, the numbers are not final because he's not fully built, but I want to, like, compare. Like, if the big punch did, like, 26 million, how much did this do? 3 million. Okay, so it's not really, like, a damage source like that. Because, again, look, 4 million. With True Video, to be fair. But 4 million. Yeah, this did, like, 23 million. So it's definitely not, like, a meaningful damage source compared to the punch, but it gets you to the punch quicker, which is nice. Besides these things, he's got Arhat Skybreaker, which I believe does a decent chunk of stun, right? He has Infernal Stomp, which is just a slow. I'm not sure if this also does a good chunk of stun or what. This, I seem, at first glance, I'm uninterested in this skill. I'm not sure if I care about this. He's got Eternal Rage. It's my boy. The 11 Ganda players now have a 12th. I please, if there's any, like, cool tech or something that you know, well, drip feed it to me slowly because I don't really know what's going on. But I am interested to hear because, like, I want to make Ganda work. He's cool. But he does seem to be a little clunky in some ways. That seems good. Instantly maxes out Eternal Rage. Now, I will say, this is a little... Like, this isn't, like, as good as, like, a Deathmatch Finale on Ghandagoza, right? 1, because it doesn't come with the buff. And 2, because it isn't that hard to max out Eternal Rage, right? And this skill takes a while. This skill takes a while, right? So, I don't know. But interesting. And then restores Ghandagoza's HP and removes all debuffs. That is nice. Right? That is nice. That is some self-sufficiency. You know, you can just make, like, a full DPS build or something like that. But, again, like, if you're relying on You're like if you're relying on your fucking like Cagliostro to revive you or to remove debuffs from the buffs from the opponent or debuffs from you or whatever. Like a little bit of utility doesn't hurt, right? Especially all of these Defy Infinity bosses. I guess the world doesn't, but Bubs has the max HP debuff which he puts on you. I'm not sure if you can get rid of that with this, right? I'm not sure. Maybe not. Lucilius in particular throws a lot of debuffs on you. The temporary max HP down, the attack down, the defense down, all that shit, right? Versa puts Dark Flame on you, but you often don't want to get rid of it, I guess. And then Hexa can like, and SBA sealed, skill sealed, all of this. Bub's debuff is unremovable, that makes sense, yeah. But yeah, Lucy's debuffs can be removable. Any like, I think Lucy does like the most debuffs, right? He like skill seals, SBA seals, all of that shit. Right? Debuff remove is griefing on Versa? Correct. Debuff remove is you don't want to remove it. I think the Hierarch can also skill shield you and SBA shield you. There's like a couple of things, right? So I can see like a vision for this, right? Like debuff remove is nice in certain fights, right? Look, man, all I gotta say is turn off your brain, go for punches, use Iron Shoulder. Unlike Voss, Ganda has no movement, so Iron Shoulder helps with getting back. Yeah. It does feel like Iron Shoulder is probably pretty important, right? Because he has, I mean, or at least you really got to have a plan if you're not going to have it. Because it feels like he is just going, especially if you're fighting a mobile boss. You're fighting Bubs or something like that. Bubs also has skill SBA seal on some stuff. That sounds right, yeah. Again, there are like debuffs that can be nice to remove for sure. So it's not like it's not like this is horrible. It is just more so. I want to try out a couple of these. I wonder how much health he restores, but I don't know if I can really find that out. Let's see. Of course, Bub's debuff would be unremovable. This is the man who spams Raging Shade. Yeah. I haven't done too many Lucy runs because fuck that boss. Fair. So is this like instantly stun barreled? Yes. Okay. I mean, that's not like a sign that you do great stun. But if you don't, that is a sign you do pretty terrible stun, right? If you're like, if a skill is not instantly stunning barreled, then like this shit is not doing any stun at all. That is at least something, right? What about this Infernal Stomp individual? Please unstun cooldown yourself. Thank you. No. Okay, so that one does not seem too useful. The slow, sure, right? Sure. I mean, I guess it is kind of a long slow, apparently. And then Eternal Rage. This just takes... That takes a long time, man. Like, I know it's not... Like, it is important to get the punch up. But, like, you know, that is, like... that is the same amount of time that it takes to just, like, do the perfect combo finisher, right? Like, just to do this. Like, that's like the same amount of time that shit takes me, and then I just hit one other skill, and then I'm there. And it's not, like, attacking while I'm doing it, so. That one is a little suspicious to me. But again, we can take a look at his master traits and see if maybe that gives us some thoughts. Without that knowledge, I don't think there are enough great skills on this guy that I want to get rid of Iron Shoulder, so I think we can keep it for sure. Branding Palm does seem useful. A parry that builds things that build Eternal Rage and also do something else seems useful. I'm not sure how good it is, but Line Stance seems like maybe the jammed buff is if I don't build a tank Ganda, I build like a DPS-y Ganda, then we could do that. But it feels hard to do that because he's stuck. He's so stuck in when he's charging, right? He's gonna take some hits. We can give him Stout Heart and make him tanky, but if we're gonna make him tanky, then it kind of flies in the face of the jammed buff, right? This one seems questionable to me, but are there 3 other skills that I want more? I think I like True Avidya, right? I think I like Branding Palm. And then it's like, I don't know. How much damage is Arhat Skybreaker doing? Like, it does a good amount of stun. Compared to like the big punch. Not a ton. But like, you know, it's something. I mean, maybe. Oh, it is. What is the timing to get the like perfect attack if you get into the bad dodge? I'm not sure actually. The only thing I'm worried about is just hitting the boss with the big punch. It seems. Yeah. And I think it's gonna be hard to do that if you can't take a hit. You know, this feels like a character who sort of wants to be built a little tankier naturally because of the lack of. You know, like Vasaraga can at least. He can be undying and ignore what the boss is doing. He can parry once he lets go of the charge attack. So he can sort of like time it right where he can focus on offense and defense at the same time. There is like not a lot of inherent defensive utility in Ghandagoza's kit, which makes me think that I don't know that I love Line Stance too much. Because of the fact that, I mean, the Stout Heart is great, but I can get the Stout Heart on the punch through Steady Focus, right? So I'm chilling. So the Jam debuff seems hard to make use of. So I guess it would fucking be Eternal Rage. I don't know, like Eternal Rage or Diana, possibly. Once you look at the master traits, you'll know what to do. Okay, let's stop beating around the bush. Let's take a look. What does he have here? I have not looked at these at all. All right, Super Raging Fist. I assume that this is built around spamming the punch as much as possible. This is probably the most, like, you know, the most straight up master trait. Raging Fist gains attack and damage cap, but takes longer to charge. Makes sense. Style rank perk, Eternal Rage always starts at level 2. Oh, wouldn't I want it to start at level 3? Because if it starts at level 3, then I instantly get... I get it from just one perfect combo finisher, right? Is there, like, something down here that makes it 3? Yeah, there you go. Yep, there you go. I was like, isn't it 3? Okay, so that's quite nice. And then at perk 3, Raging Fist gains an additional 50% attack and 200% damage cap. Even with how much damage cap they throw at you in that DLC, 200% is still very meaningful, right? But takes even longer to charge. At Eternal Rage level 10, Ghandagoza gains Ultra Fist. The next Raging Fist consumes Ultra Fist instead of Eternal Rage. Oh, so you can do 2 in a row? Hi, Bara Brick. Am I Bara Brick? I feel like I'm not Bara. I'm not big enough to be Bara Brick. I appreciate it, though. I take it as a compliment. So you can do 2 in a row, huh? Well, that seems quite nice. So this is just the big punch tree. Boosts Ghandagoza defense by 5% based on his Eternal Rage level. That is interesting, because everyone else just gets the 5% defense in this slot. Right? No, he has it. Oh, it's a second defensive buff. Oh, yeah, I feel like this is a character that wants to be built tanky. Otter Brick doesn't roll off the tongue. Fair. But I mean, I think it sounds kind of fun. What is he? Okay, what is this? Raging Technique. And you can hold on to the Ultra Fist charge instead of disappearing? What do you mean by that? Instead of it disappearing... Oh, do you mean like... I see. Because Eternal Rage, if I don't hit a guy for a while, my Eternal Rage starts to decay. You're saying Ultra Fist lasts way longer than that? That makes sense. This is skills, huh? Landing a fully charged Raging Fist shortens skill cooldowns by a max of 3% and is based on Eternal Rage level. This has to be like his skills feel so meaningless. I don't know. This has to be like a crazy tree, no? Yeah, gotcha. Ghandagoza's damage skills gain 20% attack and 50% damage cap. Sure. Raging Fist charges faster but deals 10% less. Landing damage skills deals sub damage and raises Eternal Rage level by 3. Okay, so it's not really about the skills doing damage, but all skills give you Eternal Rage. So this is like more of your rapid firing punches out, where this is like the punches are slower but they are big and you can do 2. Like this is much more bursty. This is maybe more consistent, right? Getting sub damage on your skills is cool too. Basically, all your skills do 20% more damage. Sure. Shorten skill cooldowns by a max of 2%, so it can be 5% total. And then damage skills deal an additional sub damage plus 20%, so it's 40% extra damage on the damage skills. Okay, I mean that plus your skills all giving you Eternal Rage 3, which means the ones that already gave you Eternal Rage. Like, we're talking True Avidia is now... Is it damage skills? Damage skills. Oh, okay. So True Avidia, no. But the Branding Palm is now going to give 8, right? Which is kind of nice. And again, more damage. You can do them faster. You know, Iron Shoulder will give Eternal Rage now. Sure. I can see potential in that. Right now, Giant Punch is definitely the thing that is interesting me the most, but we will see. While buffed by Jammed... so this is all about Lion Stance. I see. While buffed by Jammed, Ghandagoza gains attack and damage cap. The duration of Lion Stance's buffs are extended by 10%, and it also grants 10% defense. And then at rank 3, Ghandagoza deals up to 50% more damage. I assume this means like 50% damage dealt. The lower his HP is. At the start of a quest, 75% of his max HP is converted to shield. Green and Mega Potions now grant their healing value as shield instead. Lion Stance also converts 25% of his max HP to shield. So they're solving the problem. They're saying you can have Jammed and have like 500k HP. Performing a charge parry while buffed by Lion Stance extends the duration of Jammed. Wait, can he do charge parries like Vasaraga? Is that like in his master tree and I just missed it? Like in his like regular masteries? Can he do a thing where like... It'll be some big fancy one, right? Can he do some shit like that? No? What is a charge parry? I assume it's like right as you let go of the charge, but I don't see anything about that in... Is that just always how it works? Does Eternal Rage Fist, if you time it, it's a charge parry? Oh. Is that baseline to him, or is that in his masteries? I think Vasaraga gets this from his defensive masteries somewhere. The tooltip during loading screens tells you about the charge parries with Ganda on it, and that's literally how I found out he has that mechanic. Oh, well, that is interesting. Okay. Sure. Let's see if we can do that real quick on Sir Berold here. Sir Beroldithan. It is baseline? Oh, shit. What do you know? I think Vasaraga has something like that, but I think he gets it from his defensive masteries, which is why I got confused. Hey, hey. I'm timing it. There you go. He has a bit of that Percival tech? Yeah, yeah. So if I like do some shit like this, and then he hits me. Hit me, please. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I see you. I did not realize he had that, but that is nice. That is exactly what I said he didn't have. That would be nice if he did, and turns out he just does. My bad. I'm dumb. I'm the big stupid. This is a really... I like that no one knows what he does. I'm so sad. Ghandagoza only has 10 players. Yep. This is a really interesting tree. The world is about to crumble to Ganda. Yeah. This is a really interesting tree. What is like the special... Line Stance gives extra defense. Green and Mega Potions grant 10% more shield. Gains an extra attack. Line Stance buff duration goes up even more. Upon reaching Eternal Rage level 10, 10% chance to gain 20 damage cut? For how long? At Eternal Rage 10, performing a fully charged Raging Fist grants a 10% chance to reset Line Stance's cooldown. I don't like this kind of gambly, but sure. Jam grants an additional attack plus 50, but Ghandagoza suffers from defense minus 10. Buff durations go even longer. Diana now grants 10% shield instead of healing. A shield build. That is... More gaming is true. That is really interesting. Deals up to 50% more damage the lower his HP is. At the start of a quest, 75% of his max HP is converted to shield. Green and Mega Potions grant their healing value to shield. Line Stance converts 25% of his max HP to shield. So you can stack like a shit ton of shield on this guy, right? How interesting. The Line Stance build is cool with the value of double fist, especially against the endgame bosses. The damage is amazing, especially the stun it gives. Yeah. See, like barely 3 Gandas and no cats before I decided to start playing her. Yeah, they are. Neither of them are particularly popular, but that is really interesting. I do think just starting out with him, I think it is just a big punch angle. I think it's just the simplest one to understand, and we can like go from there. But that is very interesting to a guy like me. Maybe we'll try that out later. All right, so I mean, we just punch a guy really hard. Sure. You check out his Warpath and character sigils. Yeah, I was talking about them earlier. This is 100% charge time, 100% enhanced damage on Raging Fist, and then this is 50% damage cap. There was also the other one. What was Eternal Rage is something, but when I saw it, it didn't like super impress me. I'm not gonna lie to you. Eternal Rage is metal. What was this one? Yeah, boost Raging Fist critical hit rate. Yeah, this is like useless, right? This shit does literally nothing because we're at 100% crit like all the time. I don't know why this is even there. It feels like an oversight. But sure. All right, so I mean, let's just go. Let's start filling shit out. HP seems good. I mean, I could grab maybe all of this. That's probably unnecessary. He's already hitting it. This seems nice. Line Stance I'm not gonna use probably, so let's just go with that. And then, I mean, sure, something like that maybe. And we have one more left. I'm probably not gonna use Line Stance, so I guess give me the skill damage cap. I guess give me this. Maybe with all the damage cap, we'll need it. Base game, it was nice. Yeah. Raging Fist gains even more attack. Sure. Gains an additional damage cap plus 30, but takes slightly longer to charge. I wonder how long slightly longer is. This might not be worth it, but let's just stack it. Let's just get it to hit as hard as possible. While at Eternal Rage level 10, foe attacks won't interrupt Ghandagoza. Seems like sort of unnecessary, but I mean, why not? I only say that because we already have Stout Heart on the charge, but I guess this way we can get Stout Heart permanently at rank 10, even when we're not charging, if we're like running around trying to reposition or something. So sure. Branding Palm, more attack. Sure. More damage cap, more attack. I don't use this, and this is... I don't think any of the Defy Infinity bosses poison you, right? Does that work with Ultra Fist? Right. Yeah, you're right. It should, right? Because we won't consume our Eternal Rage. We can Ultra Fist and then still be at Eternal Rage, so we can just go boom, boom. You're gonna need at least one quick charge sigil. It's not like super needed, but it's nice to have with this build. That makes sense. I'm familiar with that life with Vasaraga for sure. And then starts level 3 seems really good. Additional 50% damage cap, why not? Additional 10% attack, maybe not useful. This, a little bit of health, a little bit of damage cap. Do I want this or do I want this? I feel like the attack at this point we're fine. I don't think this attack is post cap, right? I think this is getting you to cap. So like I guess we could just do that. Less cooldown on that seems interesting. Less cooldown again. More branding palm damage, sure. More damage there. Do this. Boom, boom. And all this shit. No, thank you. Okay, what about the tier 2s for everything else? We can't get as much, but skill attack, damage cap, sure. Iron shoulder attack, why not? Free Stout Heart with the charge is super cool then. Yeah. Though we already get that from Steady Focus, right? Even more attack, maybe? What's in the other tree? More damage cap, more damage cap. Oh, faster charge time? You reach the equivalent for this rank? Oh, I need that. Sorry, Iron Shoulder. Faster charge time seems really good. And honestly, maybe... Would I rather damage cap or 15k more HP? I think I'd rather the HP, honestly. I think I'm fine with that. 15% damage cap's not that big of a deal. Is there anything else I'd rather get rid of? Can't get rid of anything here, because I need that for the perks. Yeah. That's fine. Okay, cool. And then the rank 3s for everything down here. Green and Mega Potions grant 10% more shield. You don't have that. Hostility, no. Jammed, no. Chain Burst, damage cap, and like this and this, maybe? I don't fucking know. We got some crit rate here, apparently. Oh, I've reached the equip limit for this rank, so true. Then let's not do that. Take this off. Put that on. Oh, even more faster charge time. That is really nice. It is really cool, but it's not Stout Heart. You don't quite get the increased defense. It's legit just non-interruption to his attacks. That is fair. That is fair. This is no fighting game. That's true. That's why, again, we do get the actual Stout Heart with Steady Focus and extra defense on it, too, right? Which is the nice part. This is no fighting game. Though fighting happens in this game. Do I need this crit rate? No, I don't. Okay, take that shit off. Put that on instead. There you go. That does seem potentially good if we can build it. I don't think we need all this extra attack, do we? What? Like we're sitting at 55k attack, really? Oh, I guess because that is lower than I would have thought. I know it scales off. No. Yeah. Why? Why is that attack so low? It's not like it matters that much if we're hitting damage cap, but that does seem like a low number. Summon the Horde? Oh boy. All right, let's go do that real quick. He's a guy who punches. I literally can't tell the difference. It is true. It is playing a big body who punches people really hard. Like at some point, you know, the lines do get a little blurred. It's like, what's even the difference? Hold up. Hold. Apologies for any Mambo enjoyers. You will be summarily executed, I fear. Just like Mambo. They killed her. It's not my fault they fucking killed her. I didn't sanction the hit on her, it just happened. And then let's get Tamamo in here as well. There she is. Alright, let's organize this pile of horse. No, not Mambo. Yes, I'm sorry. AA Munsad. Yeah, she, you know. They did put a hit out on her, and the worst part is it succeeded. Sometimes that shit just works. Get my daughter right here. Get her friend right here. Put Haru on rice. Put gold chip next to Haru and have her stand on Doto, because it only seems right. Everyone uses weapons. Ganda uses his fist to kill God. That's why he's peak. It is true. That is one of the things, like, genuinely the fact that he just punches people is one of the things that appealed to me about him. Definitely. I did want this. Oh, no, I got the charge time. I wanted this. Hey, JP Umas, you're excited for a brick? The Sin Gray Ogre? It's just that shrimple, I fear. Chain burst damage cap. Do I need chain burst damage cap? Maybe I don't need the chain. Maybe the chain burst damage cap isn't necessary. We can get a bunch of extra health if I build him this way. Boost defense by a max of 10 based on how low Eternal Rage level is. That's interesting. Damage cap, stun power. Let's just get damage cap here too. Damage taken plus 50%. I don't know if I love that. True Avidia grants more attack. True Avidia cools down faster. Strengthened summons? No, it's fine. Oh, maybe. More attack? Sure. More damage dealt. This. Crit gauge depletion. Fine. Primal burst, more damage. And then we've got to find one more thing. Guess we could take the strengthened summons. I don't know if I want damage taken plus 50% on this fellow. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to have Lion Stance. I mean, I guess this can be good for early in the fight. Maybe to strengthen my summons. All right. So I think that's we got that all sorted out. I mean, we'll get to building him after we do all his Fate episodes. Don't do that one. Movement restriction is felt. Yeah. Like I don't think you can even. Actually, that's a good point. If you get like pulled in by some shit, like aren't you like checkmated? Don't you just die? Okay, how much longer does this take to charge? Decent bit. A little surprised by it not hitting that much harder, huh? It went from doing like 23 million damage to like 30 million damage? That is a little surprising, I'm not gonna lie to you. That is like less of a noticeable damage difference than I expected. Maybe it's because I did it without the True Avidia. Okay, like 30, that was like 35. 107.5 goes to... Yeah, like 30, 34, 35, something like that. It's not terrible or anything like that. But it still leaves me a little bit to be desired on the numbers. But again, I guess we will see once we actually put a full build on his ass. There's no, like, nothing we have to balance here, right? This is just do big punch. Yeah, it's just do big punch, and then remember that you can do them twice in a row. Sure. Let us be gone, I suppose. Watch this guy's Fate episodes, so that we can actually work on coming up with a full build for him. I am curious what game... have I seen any of Ghandagoza's Fate episodes? I don't think I have. If I have, we'll watch them again, because I definitely don't fucking remember anything. And then we can actually get to playing this young man right here. Trying him out, maybe defying Infinity with him, etc., etc. More story time. Hello there. Alright, story time with Ghandagoza. Fate episodes. There he is. Yeah, I have not done any of them. Cool. This legendary founder of the Eternal Rage style believes in two things. His fists. Oh, that's it. Because there's two fists. I see. That's how he makes the impossible possible. Though he has come far in his ascetic training, he continues his journey to one day knock out the god of creation with a single punch. That is really cool. I will say. That is really cool. I love, like, his mission being to fucking knock Bahamut out with it, like, sleep him with a single punch. This is the guy who was one-punching dudes pre-DLC. This is the guy who, 4 of them killed 0 in, like, 20 seconds or whatever. Link times when Ganda shines, although with the DLC update, he gets overshined by the other fist build. Fuck you, Id? Wait, really? Does Id have a fist build? Crazy that Grand's dad beat him to it. Is that real? The Grand one-punch Bahamut? Alright, let's see here. What's he got for me? Oh, wait. Don't look. We need to turn the game audio up. When we're like in a quest, it'll be too loud, it'll be annoying. But if we're just like literally listening to the Fate episodes, then we want to do this. So we can actually, you know, properly get the music, the voice acting, the whole shebang. Is that the Dragon Id tree? Is that the one that's fist built? I heard Dragon Form Id. Dragon Form Id is kind of a big body, spiritually.
If you wish to reach
Transcendence.
You must beat out the path with your own knuckles.
Sure.
Which is why when my fists began to tremble in anticipation, I listened. It was as if they whispered, A terrible future awaits these skies. Fail to act. An unprecedented calamity will befall you.
Okay, his fists are psychic, prophetic,
How could
even.
they know? In truth, they knew more than most scholars, having experienced the rigors of fundamental aesthetic practice.
I like the idea that his
I
fists are
tempered them
sentient.
relentlessly, so they could foretell which timeline would lead them to the most strength.
Okay, I gotta stop here immediately. Is this real, or is he gassing himself up? Like, are his fists literally clairvoyant? Like, do his fists have, like, a weaker version of, like, the fucking almighty that fucking Yua has in Bleach or something? Like, his fists can tell that which timeline is best for him, and he can follow that timeline type shit? Probably real? That is kind of wild, no? Don't even talk about it. Everyone got something cool and buffs they needed. All Ganda got was an SBA buff, and everyone got that, a double fist. Like, they know no one plays Ganda. That is tough. That is tough. I mean, at least his fists can see the future.
You may ask, how far can one go with omnipotent fists?
I mean, if they're omnipotent, pretty far, probably.
A foolish question.
Yeah, I would agree.
Only cowards measure
Sort of like the
purpose in
formulation of the
distance.
question is inherently flawed.
Blood boils through these fingers. That's all I need to know.
Sure.
I feel the fire raging inside. The storm has arrived.
I wonder what storm he's talking about.
I shall catch it.
People in the stories always doubt his fists, but things happen. I'm willing to believe it. I just kind of want to know. All right, what is the storm that he's foretelling here? Eternal Rage style made this guy go mad. Bro thinks he can see the future with his fucking pinky toe.
Wish you no ill will, but your defeat shall be evidence of my life's work.
I mean, does he have beef with Bahamut?
I ended the evening's meditation. Decades of such ascetic training had finally borne fruit.
Sure, yeah. Meditation, pretty
I
poggers.
had honed the Eternal Rage style to a godlike edge.
Is he gonna knock out God on like
Long
episode
years
2?
had also revealed to me an enemy I could never defeat.
Oh,
I
damn.
myself.
Damn.
My inevitable
He said, "I'm
demise
too
meant there
old
would
now."
be no more Eternal Rage style.
You need disciples, man.
I had developed the greatest martial art the skies had ever known. But for it to be lost to legend, what profound injustice.
Sure. Yeah, I get some fucking
Need
disciples.
a disciple. Someone worthy of inheriting my technique.
Found a guy dumber than his own fists by self-admission. Yeah, but it's like his fists are just like 5 million IQ.
It would be a fool's errand to find a successor who could survive the necessary time and rigor.
So he just gave up.
Thus, when I finally met the captain, I was happy
Whoa.
to be that fool.
He's gonna teach it to Gran?
Now I could pass on my legacy. But the captain had another goal in mind. To reach Estalucia.
Dear old
and
Papa.
reunite with dear
I gotta respect the
old
hustle of
Papa.
just wanting to fight God, I guess, yeah.
Filial piety was a respectable tenet, but it was no god-shattering fist.
God-shattering
Despite
fists.
my pleas, I failed to convince the captain.
Probably how the Sumai Bito class in Grand Blue came to be.
However, something must have resonated
It's
with
a little
the young
fly in my
master,
room.
because I received an invitation to join the Grand Cipher.
Have you seen Luchador Gran? Yes, I have, actually, believe it or not. But I assume that's like a little diva teaching or something.
Walking aboard the airship, my fists buzzed. Ah, so there would be something more.
I
to
love
this
this idea that his fists are, yes, they're sentient, and yes, they can, like, tell the future, but, like, it's not linked to him. Like, it doesn't make him sentient. The fists just, like, let him know, and he's like, oh, shit, really? Sumabaito Gran is probably this? Yeah, yeah. Fair enough. I don't know what that is, but I assume it's punchy Gran. Like, his fists let him know, but only sometimes. The clairvoyance does not transfer to him. Ganda needs to dye his hair blue if he wants to fight God.
The old man, right?
I could hardly believe my ears. Ripping the Grim Basin apart with a single punch? Joining
Whoa.
a war just so he could spar and defeating both sides? Knocking over a whole mountain just from turning...
Is this real? Power scaling?
I call BS.
Ganda
And
feats?
just like crap, there was probably a kernel of truth in there somewhere, but come on. Who
Just
believes
like
this
crap, there's probably a kernel of truth in there somewhere.
stuff? Turns out, idiots like me. See, I've actually witnessed Ghandagoza smash a meteor into space dust.
One Punch Man?
You think people will catch on to that story too?
Of course they will. Why
Joining
else
a war
would
on my
people go
own
to
side is Aura. It is
Man's
true.
favorite pastime is recounting tales
Chuck
of
Norris
people
jokes about we use
braving
Ganda. Yeah, and
themselves.
much better, much more deserving than that.
But it's so hard to believe.
Let's
And I
call
saw
him
do
Fuckface.
the damn
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
So, yep, though the old master's legends were numerous and honestly downright ridiculous, they
We
were
were
also
also the truth. The Grim Basin.
What's crazier, Ganda would never toot his own horn. After crushing a dragon with a sneeze or what have you, he'd
Is
just
this really
say,
like he's just actually? Hell yeah. An
Yeah.
actual worthy
"Actions
target
speak
for
louder
our
than words."
Chuck Norris jokes.
That's a
Ghandagoza,
real
yeah.
man's man for you. You gotta admire that.
Dot.
What
Well, he
I
said
would
dot,
give
dot.
for his rippling
I felt
biceps, though. Looking back now, none of us could have known. There, in the Zeka Grande Skydom, Ghandagoza was about to use those rippling biceps to start a whole brand new mythos.
Is it a dojo or is he about to punch God for real? A new legend is born. All right, what's this? Sierra. Dude, I love how his entire. I will say, okay, it is a really funny
Sierra
shtick.
gave us the news.
That it seems like so far, like most of his Fate episodes, is he's just sitting there Piccolo aura farming, making sure you see the fit, and the fit in this case is just his fucking 6 foot wide back, while other people talk about him. That is really funny. This is the second Fate episode in a row now, where the image is just him aura farming in the back, while 2 people are like, "Did you hear how cool Ghandagoza is?" I do love that as like a shtick. Because he doesn't talk that much, right?
Top Mount Nagelith, all while quelling a raging blizzard with his
He's
bare
simply too
hands.
humble to talk his own shit. He's not too humble to make sure you see the fit, though.
Well, I'm not a drinking man.
You are a
but,
drinking man.
Well, I'm not a man who bets when he drinks.
I feel like
but
you do
put
that, too.
Good money on our brawler being Ghandagoza. It had been that long.
He's
since
a
we settled
based
the
alpha.
Zeka
Ganda is
so the
peak.
old
So
badger
true.
must have been
Seriously though, I always
working
gravitate to
overtime
characters in
for
classes where they
the
legit only
quick.
use their fists. That is fair. All things are secondary to
Asked
fist
Sierra to
maxing.
spill the details.
He's just sitting there
The forces
training
gathered
ascetically.
was a group of soldiers, remnants of the Church of Avia, and word was they were specialists in guerrilla warfare.
And yet, these specialists in guerrilla warfare all charged at him at once to get one punched?
Sure as hell, they were a fierce troop. How does an unarmed martial artist take them all out? Not that I could ask.
That's his
him.
Ghandagoza.
Because
Fair
you know what
enough.
he'd say.
I guess.
But hey, who needs words when you got those defined shoulder blades doing the talking?
If this continues, if this gimmick continues for all of the Fate episodes, it's like the only thing that he says in his Fate episode is ... and then they call out, like, they objectify some other fucking part of him. The rippling biceps, the defined shoulder blades.
Guess it was just one more legend for the books.
This is like a great pattern, I think. One man army. All right, let's see. Oh, is this the actual? We're gonna play the thing where he kills all the people in the Church of Avia at once with a single punch, even. Dare I say? It could happen. You never know. This is peak as hell. I would tend to agree. Writing Ganda fanfic 1 paragraph at a time, hidden in the Fate episodes. Yeah. I do like that his, like, chest hair is done in such a way that it kind of turns his upper chest into cleavage, too. Very cool.
It was a nightmare. Actually,
What are they feeding them on
worse.
that shit?
Could
Oh
wake
my
up
god.
from a nightmare.
This is aura.
This was our reality.
This is aura. Like, when it's other people talking about your legend, that's one thing. When it's the guys you are beating the shit out of to create that legend, and, like, they are narrating from their perspective how unstoppable you are, this is amazing. This is actually, like, some of the, like, utmost aura farming I've seen in this game.
Driven into the heart of Mount Nagelith.
It's absolutely hilarious that he has all this in the Fate episodes, but then he's the worst character in the
Even though he
game.
was
Listen.
alone, he was with the crew who defeated General Ghandagoza. Our only chance was to put aside our pride and work together to take him down.
Funny thing is, his Ascension weapon's a really cool main hand for a late game class from the gacha. The sumo class.
Started looking rough. We had numbers and strategy on our side. All of our
Dude, everyone's
preparations
glazing
should
him.
have been assured. But he took one look
Ghandagoza.
Laughed.
Ha 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 ha! You honor me with this extra training. Ghandagoza.
Into the sand level in the store with Gab to see a slight animation during that part is peak. Is he just fucking doing a lat spread? Standing straight up?
All of these soldiers, and this was just a field exercise to him?
Get your asses in gear! Do not break ranks!
Command snapped my mind back into focus.
That sounded like
Threw my
Kyle Herbert. I
sword
think that's Rockham.
As I clutched its hilt, they'd never been more sure it was just a hunk of scrap metal.
Damn. Damn! Dude, your enemy's glazing you mid-fight. That shit is...
Walk the path of eternal rage.
That is something else.
Keep your distance!
Oh, my health is too high. My health is too fucking high.
You trained from so far away.
Wait, was my health always this high? Is that why I didn't do that much damage? I have my Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I know this is not what we're doing right now. But I have my fucking Terminus passive off, don't I? Maybe that's why I was disappointed by how much extra damage the punch was doing. Yeah. My fucking health is too high. Oh, shit. Okay, well, I mean, we'll see... I should not have missed that. We'll see much better numbers next time we do it, though. For what spar with the OVF soldiers. I love this.
Who is this guy? Could be the devil himself for all I care. Back up. We can't take him on our own.
There's some real JJK with the exception of Ghandagoza, of course. Genuinely. This is so overkill, but like, come here, little man. This feels great. This like feels like a game that isn't reeling. Like it feels like this is I'm like playing Dynasty Warriors or something.
Curse on luck. You have no option.
Everyone knows you're supposed to avoid Lu Bu, man. Why are they fighting him head on? Okay, in hindsight then, doing the 30 million without the Terminus passive is actually really good. This is gonna hit real hard when we actually get our blend right. Sir, he doesn't even have armor on.
He'll wipe us out. Go, Taiju. Deliver us from this accursed giant.
I applaud your desire
I
to
applaud your
continue
desire to
fighting,
continue
but
fighting.
You insult me.
Oh! I know it's like the first fan episode, but there is something that feels so good about one punching their secret weapon. Even if this is like a hard level quest. There's two more! You spoil me. Playing this like super over leveled makes the like theme work even better, you know?
Your orders, Commander.
Just setting these guys flying? That's what I'm saying, man. Playing this like way over leveled makes it feel even better. That's why I'm like, it generally has like a Dynasty Warriors vibe to it, not Relink. This is a power fantasy and a half.
It was a nightmare. Actually worse.
You saying it again. You said that already.
This was our reality.
Fucking Ghandagoza drove this guy mad. Like he's repeating the same thing over and over.
Bring me your champion.
Those were our champions, man. Those fucking were our champions. He sits down crisscross applesauce and unimpressed or what else is screaming. That is awesome.
Retreat! Retreat! My mind was cloudy. I barely heard the commander's order. How could I think?
I put on his robe fist with a red glow. It's a perfect look for Ganda.
Punches redirect the blizzard.
Oh.
He had to be a demon. No mortal could beat the damn weather into submission.
God, it's so over the top. I love it.
Brutal, but so far no one has sustained critical injuries. Which means he is.
See what Ganda looks like while sliding? I just got told he's sitting crisscross applesauce.
He was as strong
He had
as
been
General
holding
Ghandagoza.
back.
No, stronger maybe.
He didn't hurt anyone.
Finally, I gathered enough sense to unfreeze my feet and turn tail. As I ran away, I got the sense I'd just witnessed history in the making.
My God. All of that without even actually trying hard or even attempting to win.
Hello there.
It was a sparring exercise to him. What a fucking beast, man. What a beast. Oh, is this a gif of it? Let's see. Excuse me. Oh, they hate me. Sorry, the Nazi app won't let me watch videos on it. Yeah. It's tough. What can you say? And I'll never forget the firmness of his thighs in the winter. Yes, indeed. Is he actually gonna fucking talk? No way.
I will finally
Whoa!
my splendid time atop Mount Natal.
He's speaking.
Deadly blizzard pummeling my flesh, freezing cold stabbing my lungs, and swarms of monsters looking to turn me into a long overdue meal.
It's like, it sounds like he's exaggerating the story, but then you realize that he's actually downplaying it, what he did. You know what I mean? Like, it sounds like he's, like, you know, Usopping this shit, but in reality, what he did is probably even more impressive than what he says. Also, let me blow my nose real quick.
Generous fortune had even more in store. I crested a snowy knoll. What should I see but the obvious crusaders setting up camp for their own war games? Follow the fist, or it shall lead to serendipity. Unfortunately, however,
Deadly blizzard pummeling my flesh, and I assume you didn't put a shirt on? He didn't need it.
to schedule than I, as they took their leave.
Before I could properly thank them. You gotta fix your health, just a reminder? Yes, I do. That is very true.
A letter came for you.
We gotta have a little less HP.
Now this
Honestly, you probably gotta switch to the Ascension weapon, is the actual answer, because that guy probably want even more HP.
Whoa, no way.
Though, maybe...
her mouth was agape. I peered down to read why.
Ghandagoza?
From Ghandagoza.
Whoa.
This would be intriguing.
I just played Ghandagoza. I did not realize their Fate episodes were, like, interconnected like this.
To Master Ghandagoza, distinguished practitioner of the Eternal Rage Style.
This is great, man.
Thank you for meeting my strongest force on the field of battle. They spoke highly of your ferocity.
Holy shit.
In fact, some suggest you may be stronger than me. Which is why I command a duel.
Dude, I love this. What the
If you are
fuck?
not a coward, meet me in front of Tradam's sanctuary, atop Mount Natalite.
Hell yes, brother.
I expect a death match, as the skies have never
How
seen
fucking
before.
serendipitous, man. Our battle will be legendary, literally. The invincible and unparalleled general.
of the Silver Wolf Corps.
It's gonna be so tough when he gets one punch just now. Believe in your fists. Oh boy. Oh, he's pumped.
Oh no, Mega Pops! You can't go
In base game,
wrong.
before having all the weapons maxed out, this was easily the hardest fight in all the Fate episodes? Really?
Who knows what could happen during a fight with that man?
Immortal Beyblade versus
What
One Punch
loving
Man?
kids to spare their thoughts for me. But Ghandagoza was a man of unparalleled battle acumen. I could not pass on such an opportunity.
Real?
Call myself the greatest fighter in all the skies. I must best the greatest fighters in all the skies.
Incredibly real. God, I love this guy.
Looked at me with trusting eyes, as if to say, "Go, noble warrior. This crew believes
I don't know if
in
he
the
said all
might
that.
of your God."
It's a legit 1v1 against Ghandagoza, like no teammates at all? Oh, wow. That is, you know, that is fair. I feel like most of the Fate episode fights are kind of a joke, right? This is my Naruto versus Sasuke, Goku versus Vegeta. Yeah. Ghandagoza versus Ghandagoza.
Their support was my tailwind. We left for the battlefield. Witness me, children.
Witness
I shall
me,
fight a
children.
fight of rage.
Holy shit, man. So hype. A duel for the ages. Our bats will be leg. It is a shame. See, this one, this is where it's going to be a shame when we just one punch his ass, right? In fact, let's do it even harder by taking some HP off here. Do I have any? No, I don't have anything that would be giving me extra HP from that. Sure. Let's get rid of, like, this or something. Not quite enough. Oh. This is the wrong tree to be taking stuff off of. I just realized. I just know we can do it. We can do it. We just go like boom, boom. You have an Aegis sigil on? I do. Oh, yeah. That's okay. We'll like figure out his build properly later. For now, I just wanted to get below 200k. I think in actuality, what I'm probably gonna do is switch to the Ascension weapon and do a tank build. Probably.
Good. You're right on time.
Dude, he looks.
Ghandagoza and Ghandagoza stood opposite one
Why is
another.
Ghandagoza so
Air
stanced
was
up?
tense, one spark from exploding.
Ghandagoza of the Eternal Rage style, at your service.
My God.
Ghandagoza spread his legs shoulder width apart and raised his fist.
I love how people are narrating his fan episodes for him.
In his corner, the Silver Wolf himself, Ghandagoza! And in this corner, a man who...
You gotta see the damage before you do that? Sure, sure.
Weird beard.
Weird beard? His beard's not weird.
Ah, you nearly gave me a heart attack. Where did you... Yeah, Ref. What are you
Ref?
doing here? You could get hurt.
The fucking referee.
Following the legend of a master martial artist for years. And today, all of us will finally see his fist reach for the title of
It's a fucking
champion.
it's a world martial arts tournament.
You'll miss it. A new legend is about to be born.
Truly something else.
Sounds like somebody could use a reality check. Suddenly, things had gone from tense to weird and tense.
Real?
Now, once
Ref
again,
materialized from the peak on
my
display.
folk of all ages,
It's like Ladiva SSBA, he just shows up out of nowhere.
Lord
It's
Don't
time
step on our gig. There's already too many
for the
characters in this
main
scene.
event. What?
Don't do the commentating around here.
Fourth wall break.
Burn, no.
Gone to doing meteor combination on Ghandagoza? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I never
Ghandagoza
made
does
it
look
on
very
our
Vegeta
competitions.
pilled in this stance. I don't know why, despite the fact that he's literally twice Vegeta's height.
want a
But
clean fight. Now,
believe in victory.
victory. Engage.
Wait, believe in victory, engage. Is that from the gacha, or I mean, because that's literally the round start stuff from Rising, right?
Eternal
Believe in
Rage.
victory, engage. I don't know if that's always maybe what it says in the gacha too, but
Just begun.
oh, we gotta one punch his
The
ass.
upper hand here, Lyria.
Me? I'm no expert, but
I think we're gonna kill him with this. I'm not gonna lie to you. Unfortunately, whereas doing the other one over leveled,
Hard in that one. Has he done it?
playing the other one over leveled made it feel really good. Playing this one over leveled was a little bit anticlimactic. That is a Rising joke? Okay, okay, okay. Oh, nice. Smooth transition out of the windscreen. Look at the stance manual, laid him out. We did one punch him.
Ghandagoza, we're going
We
all
want a
out.
rematch, take off all your gear. I think even with that, like the collection masteries alone, it's too much, man.
Finally, when the dust had settled,
I don't know if it
The
was
last man standing
quite that
is
exciting, Vern, but
Ghandagoza! Let's hear it for those furious fists of legend, ladies and gents.
Megapops pulled off the victory. Though Ghandagoza was no slouch.
John's actually participated in a martial arts tournament inside a Coliseum with every martial arts character in the gacha and won easily. Interesting.
Boy, I wish I were ripped like Ganda.
Only one of them went out and did anything.
I bet I could have stopped that whole Avia mess in 2 seconds.
Dude, everyone is just like, everyone wants his
Where
body,
was
man.
I? Right.
Fight's a lot of fun, though, but it was hard in the base games. You didn't have any overpowered sigils. That's fair, yeah. That is like a real fight, right? If you're not supremely overleveled for it. A whole ass boss fight solo?
The good news. They were basically Gondastorians.
Gondastorians.
And this would be one more legend for their repertoire.
Holy. Holy. Another sigil slot, Pog. We gotta finish it off now.
Can I help you?
The fist leads to Nirvana. They want his body, but they don't want him. It's a sad life, man. It's a sad life.
Did Vern tell you what old Ganda's been up to lately?
Fighting off 100 soldiers? Okay, sure. He's got chops. Pushing back a blizzard? I'll buy it. He's got elemental attunement out the wazoo. But taking out Ghandagoza in a death match? Sounds like we're all losing our marbles now.
And what's this about their fight being so ferocious it carved out a new valley through Mount Nazulith?
Excuse me?
Verified that? And turning the island upside down. Come on, people.
With one
Folks
punch?
are starting to take your stories a little too far. That, or you're doing way too much. And I really hope it's the former.
I trim my
What am I
mustache. It's
saying?
itchy.
If you ever
Yeah,
stop
Ghandagoza,
your
we see the
crazy
fit. No,
exploits,
literally, though.
I'll eat my helmsman's license. Yep, that stoic silence explained it all. For some, an unbelievable legacy might be too heavy to bear, but I doubt there's anything those broad shoulders
We
couldn't
can't.
lift.
The broad shoulders, the rippling
All of his
biceps,
stories
the
have proven
defined
true so
shoulder
far.
blades.
Maybe, just maybe, he really would sock it to a god one day.
I mean, he can kill Lucilia Zero in one link time. Or at least he used to. I don't know if they patched something out about that. Let's see. What's this? Aw. He's not aura farming. He's laughing. What was Galonza's boss fight in the Fate? A bunch of obvious soldiers and a Taiwatar, I think.
I was just getting to the good part. Yeah! Take that. Fist of the Red Lotus.
Oh my. They're
My fellow
fanboys.
crewmate stood around a wall scroll.
You gotta see his character
I
titles? Sure,
contributed
sure.
From Seed Hollow, I gathered. But wait, had Eugen not just vocalized and then improperly executed one of my techniques? Bizarre! While
Improperly
Eugen and
executed
Raptor
one
were
of my
distracted
techniques.
By their noble bickering, Lyria brought the scroll over. When she flicked it open, my breath caught. Is that me? Is that supposed to be me? My likeness, stylized and somehow prettier, was punching back a blizzard in an illogical way. Don't these petty painters know that one must channel the ferocity of the storm to beat the storm?
No idea, brother.
Someone asked an artist to paint your story.
Gonzo's
Look how
extremely
great it
manly,
turned
true.
out.
I had to admit, they did a decent job of capturing the majesty of my mane, even if it were a bit too bushy.
He's such an art critic, man.
I could not help but laugh. Of all the places my fists had taken me, this was the first where I had encountered my own facsimile.
No one's ever made Ghandagoza fan art before?
Rather to tell anyone of my training on Mount Nagelith, perhaps I should be more vocal in the
Gonna get mad commissions, we get it, dude.
if not only to add more
People
fan
just
art
draw
to
him
my
for fun.
repertoire,
It's fan art, man. It's fan art. He didn't even
what
ask.
joy that would spread.
Rose Brick, I'm late, Eloquent. Hello, hello. You missed fucking Ghandagoza aura farming for 30 straight minutes. What a time to be alive, man. Holy.
Have a nice day.
Have a nice day. You saying something about titles? Where the fuck do you set your titles again? I actually don't remember. I think it's gotta be in the journal somewhere. When he said he redirecting yeah. When he said redirecting the blizzard in an illogical way, it's not that it's inherently illogical, so they drew it wrong. Oh yeah, no, again, he can do that. I'm just saying, like, bro, like, how do you expect the artists to know the correct way to do that? Co-op settings, thank you. Which one of the Galonza titles? Slime Way to Heaven. The fuck, man. Or not Galonza, Ghandagoza. I don't have any, man. I don't fucking have any. Oh, wait. There you go. Knuckle Sandwich, Meteoric Smasher, History's Mightiest Fist. These fists... Oh, God Hand? Wait, that's cool. I love God Hand. That's dope. Shout out God Hand. Great PS2 game. Was grinding my companions too much, posting my current setup in the Discord. We do love catching our AI up. Goated PS2 game. Shout out God Hands. Big fan of that. You know what? We can put God Hand on temporarily here. Wait, I discarded any changes made. Confirm. Save. There you go. I can be a God Hand temporarily. The Roaring Fist Ink on Parchment. Let's take a look at what this is, too. There's multiple of the DLC that are just Fist of the North Star references. That is fun. Archives. Boom. I am Ghandagoza, the unrivaled master of eternal rage. His proclamation reverberated across 3 skydoms and over 7 mountain ranges, signaling the rise of a battle fury the world has never seen. No one can survive my Fist of the Red Lotus. Now you know of the legend. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for letting me know. Would Jean Godhands beat Lucy Infinity solo? Probably could. Probably could. Probably could is the thing. Probably fucking could if he wanted to. Alright, I mean, okay, so... I mean, what can you say? It's like, is he the world's greatest aura farmer? I feel like at a certain point, it sort of is, right? He doesn't even have to do his own aura farming anymore. People just glaze him for free. That's got to count for something. He just sits there making sure you see the fit, and then everyone around him is just, like, magically compelled to glaze him. I've never seen such glazing in any Fate episode so far. Shit's insane. I did love it, though. It was very, very fun. Let's go punch barreled really hard and see what we look like now that our HP isn't fucking us. Red Lotus like Avatar / Korra? Those motherfuckers that were trying to kill the Avatar or something? Man, he got that shit on. Wow. Yeah. It's like that. It's like, man, I wish I had that guy's fit. But it's okay. He probably wishes he had someone else's fit. And then it's like, you know, Ghandagoza's inner monologue is like, man, I got that shit on. And he looks at you and he's like, this guy does not have that shit on. I bet he wishes he had my fit. Like, how hard do I hit him if I do this now? Now that we have our Terminus passive up. Because I did forget. Now we're talking. Okay. That went from 30. So that's about 40 million? And I can do 2 of those? Now we're talking. If thinking of buying this game, in fact, I'm at the buy page, I would recommend it. I'm quite a big fan of it. And we didn't even have Trua video up. Hold on, let's get Trua video up and then hit this guy again. 98.5. 98.5 takes us to... So that was about 37 million? Yeah. Something in that neighborhood. Not bad. Not bad, man. We'll take those, because we do it twice. Sandy is in it, yeah. Sandy's in Relay.
From the clouds, breaks the storm.
From the clouds. He does have that shit on, man. That's pretty good damage. I think I'm gonna want to, okay, I will say, that is pretty good damage. What can we do to get a little bit more on him, though? You know? I mean, quick charge seems like a good idea. Agree on quick charge. I've seen enough put him in Tekken, true. Give me a quick charge with some, like, good shit on it. Quick charge stun power? I'd be down for a stun power quick charge, honestly. We don't need... I don't think we need cooldown, really. Okay, I think what I want to do with Ghandagoza is a beefier build. Just because... you are very vulnerable when you're charging the punch, right? So I think you kind of need to be able to take some hits. I think you can go the Terminus DPS build if you go line stance type shit, maybe? Maybe? You can keep stacking shield over and over. You still want, like, a good chunk of max HP, but... You can probably build either of them tanky. But I think because steady focus is also just such a good sigil on him, it kind of naturally leans you towards wanting to go tankier on him, I think. So, I mean, with that in mind, we can switch... Oh, he doesn't have a fucking right stone on his ass, by the way. We gotta go figure out what we want to do for that. We can switch to the Ascension weapon, I think. We can go put a right stone on it. You look at Nexus and see the only modded skin Ganda has is the buff Vern skin, and it's hilarious. That is great. That is great. Quick charge as well, yes. Let's put a right stone on his ass. See what we have.
Skyfarers, what should I strengthen?
On this.
You want to use a right stone, eh?
Show me the locked ones, because they're the ones that, like, I found that had decent shit on them. Damage cap, interesting. Greater Aegis, Nimble Onslaught. That's not bad, honestly. Hey, if we want to tank it up, that's not a bad one at all. Nimble Onslaught Auto Revive is useful. Sure. Steady Focus Auto Revive. Steady Focus caps out at 15, don't it? Yeah, so we don't need that. Quick cooldown, Nimble Onslaught. Not really for this. Stronghold, Steady Focus. Stronghold's the one that's more... Yeah, the higher your health is. That is interesting. That's doubly hilarious since Vern wanted his body in that Fate episode. He got Vern's body instead. That is interesting. But Steady Focus, level 10. It's 5% less defense. Stun power of any kind is peak on him especially. Oh, well, we're maxing out stun power for sure. We don't need to do that through the right stone, though. We'll get that regardless. In fact, we're already there, apparently. Stronghold, steady focus. That is decent. But Stronghold is also something that I would want to be a primary sigil. Right? I'd want that to be a primary sigil. Because I want it for the extra defense and HP. Potion Hoarder, quick cooldown, not necessary. Potion Hoarder, auto-revive on an HP, right, Stone? Steady focus, greater Aegis. I kind of like the Potion Hoarder auto-revive one because these are secondaries that we don't care to have on anything else, right? Like, whereas, like, this greater Aegis one up here, or this Nimble Onslaught one, like, I might want to have these as the primary sigil to get us extra defense and HP. These two, and actually I could use a little bit of the HP as well. Giving new players some tips. I mean, for a long time, I think you can just kind of cruise. I would say, don't. Being me, I'm downloading it right now. It's a great game. I think you will have a lot of fun with it. I would say, don't worry too much about like grinding, unless you want to. Don't worry about grinding materials too much until you at least get like to the end of the story and you have like 5 sigils and 5+ sigils and stuff like that. You can mostly get by with what you have until then. Though I will say, if you ever find yourself hitting a wall, if you're not playing with people, make sure your AI are not too far behind your main character. I think that's the biggest mistake that I see a lot of people making when they're newer, is they just build their main character, but you have a party of 4, and your AI are actually helpful in this game. They're very good at staying alive, and they tend to do a decent chunk of damage as well, right? So make sure that, you know, if you ever hit a wall where it feels like quests are getting too hard, make sure you catch your AI up to where your character is. Can vouch? Yep. I think I'll take this. I think I like this. HP, Potion Hoarder, Auto Revive. That's good shit. Boom. Boom. Nice. Easy. Oh, Mirage Munition me. I don't have enough? I hit the Conflux. I love that feature. True, yes. When you find that out of the Conflux, use it as soon as you can. Can I take it off someone's weapon that I'm not using? I'll probably take this off, yeah, like Sword of Michael. You don't need all these Mirage Munitions.
Let's go.
You're not being used. Honestly, neither do you, Apprentice.
Some juice, eh? Right.
Mirage. A little bit of extra health. Depending on whether they're not caught up, but catching them up is something in and of itself. With the Conflux, it'll be a lot easier. If you don't know what I mean by the Conflux, wait until the game puts it, shows it to you. No need to buy a character with the DLC. You can get any character with normal character tickets. That is true. That is true. You can unlock him early. You can unlock Sandy early by playing, or you can get him eventually. Like, there is no need to buy any characters in this game for sure. It's just if you want early access to them. Oh yeah, and they made it even easier now, right? Because you're gonna spend 2 crewmate cards. Yeah. All right. So we don't need Potion Hoarder or Auto Revive. Oh, my Warpath has Auto Revive on it. Okay. Do I have a Warpath that has anything more useful, or did I just accidentally waste a summon slot? Eternal Rage's Warpath. Combo finisher, Lucky Charge, Concentrated, Dark Flame. Yuck! That is unfortunate. I don't have anything with a good one. I mean, I'll worry about that later, I guess. I'll worry about that later. Two Stun Power Sigils. We could add another one. Do I have Potion Hoarder? I have Potion Hoarder on Spartan Echo. Let's get a Spartan Echo with something else, because we already have Potion Hoarder. Spartan Echo. HP? Eh. Regen, Drain, Quick Cooldown. Regen, maybe? This guy's not going to be hitting enough to drain reasonably. Garrison, Steel Nerves. Steel Nerves is probably not a bad shout. We could also just get it to be a primary on something, so I guess if we have like a purple that's more useful. I think we're sort of out of those though. Like we have Guts, Auto Revive, Steady Focus. Yeah. Garrison and Stronghold? I don't think so. Some Uplift. I'm not sure actually what I want out of this. Maybe a regen? If only I had one with like Divergence on it or something. But I don't. Let's just do Steel Nerves. Let's do Steel Nerves. And then we can figure other shit out. So now our Stout Heart is like fucking a lot of damage reduction, which is quite nice. Steel Nerves, if you do not know, is 15% less damage taken when in Stout Heart, so Or Catalina and Gonda as a gnarly comp. Sure. Alright. Auto Revive is a wasted slot here, unfortunately, but it's okay. We have Potion Hoarder, we have Auto Revive, we have Guts. The Uma are in the way ever so slightly, but don't worry about it. We need to start putting stun powers on, HPs on, like basic sigils on, and then also defense and utility sigils on. So like this damage cap, improved dodge. This could be like an improved dodge damage cap, for example. That'd be great. I think I have something like that. Improved dodge damage cap. Oh, but it's on Ghandagoza? We can take that from him for now. We're not going to play Ghandagoza for a bit. It's fine. There you go. That's perfect. That's exactly what I was looking for, actually. Sure. So there's one defensive sigil. We have two basics. We could get like a stun power quick charge. That seems like a reasonable thing to try and do. Stun power and quick charge. Do I have that already? Fate Breaker. Stun power Fate Breaker. That seems useful. I do need a Fate Breaker. I just realized I didn't have one. Let's get all the damage cap sigils. Wow. I usually like to put the Warpath at the bottom, like all the special sigils at the bottom, and then all the damage caps next to them. There you go. This is too many oh no, this is not too many damage caps, because also let's swap traits on you. I don't want the HP, I want the fucking sup damage. Let's be serious for a second. We have enough damage cap, right? We're already at... Yeah. We could Azurite this just for fun, but... The Celestial that allows more damage and link time is cool on Ganda. Yeah, Celestial Aqua, that is true. I do need the Celestials in here. We have only Lumen here. How are we gonna do this? We don't need all this sup damage. I think if I get rid of this, how much sup damage are we at? If I get rid of this sup damage sigil, we're at 42. That's good enough, I think. Yeah. So they don't need this sub damage at all. We could make this like a... We have a little bit of greater Aegis. I wouldn't mind a little more. We could make this like a Aegis Celestial Aqua. Sure. An Aegis Celestial Aqua. And then we need Celestial Ventus as well, I think would be helpful. I don't... do we have the room for it? We don't have any we don't have like an excess of damage dealt either, so Celestial Ventus will be a big chunk for us. I need to get Stronghold somewhere too. Okay, so let's say this is an Aegis Celestial Aqua. This sub damage we do need, unfortunately. And then I have one other free slot, which I probably want to be another defensive rune. Maybe Stronghold and Celestial Ventus? Or maybe I try and make like a Stronghold sup damage here or something, and then I can make this into another blue rune. That seems reasonable. Or a Quick Charge? Oh, I forgot about Quick Charge. If you haven't put it on, I haven't, no. How do we do this? We're gonna be doing a little bit of sigil juggling here for sure. I would like to be at near max sup damage because it is just a really big boost. Improved dodge seems really important. I do like the 3 stun powers. I don't know if I'm gonna go over 3 stun powers. We have 1, and we can make 2, and we can make 3 blues. I would like at least 1 more. Let's go one at a time here. Let me make an Aegis Celestial Aqua on this. I assume I don't already have one of those. Oh, let's turn the game back down too, because we did have it turned up pretty loud for the Fate episodes. Maybe we can do like that, and that. Seems reasonable. Time to gamble? It's true. Though when you have a shit ton of them, the gambling is not so bad. I assume I don't already have like an Aegis that has a Celestial on it. Doesn't look like it. Okay. So, Any good summons yet? Getting the echoes off of sigil slots is so nice. I have a war elemental. I do have a Spartan Echo Bubs, but he's Skybound Dart 50% damage cap, which is, I mean, not ideal. This guy with the Greater Aegis stun power is nice. This guy with the Incendo and stun power is nice. This guy with the uplift and normal attack damage cap is nice. Like, these are generally things that I want on everyone. But it is true that I only have the one. Like, I have a Bubs. Yeah, this guy. Spartan Echo and Skybound Dart damage cap. It's not the worst thing in the world, but I don't know that I care enough to put him on. Like, well, I mean, would it be better maybe than this guy? Do I want to give up 50% normal attack damage cap to be able to put Spartan Echo on? I kind of feel like no. If I got him with some normal attack damage cap, though, then for sure. What was I saying? Oh, Aegis, Celestial Aqua. Let's do that right now. All right. And then over here, Celestial Aqua me, please. Let's go gambling, dare I say. Steel Nerves, sure. Celestial Aqua Aegis, that's the wrong way around, I fear. Held under resistance, Celestial Aqua, you were so close. You almost got there. Slow resistance Aegis, it's not quite what I was looking for. Blight resistance Aegis, that is the exact idea of what I wasn't looking for again. Aegis Blight resistance, and it was a 15, I got so excited too. Skill Sealed resistance. Stamina Aegis, not quite my tempo, unfortunately. Hey, there we go, and it's a 15. It's not even hard. Aegis Celestial Aqua, perfect. So we can put that on in place of this. Normal damage caps essential on Ganda. Skill damage caps, Ganda's cooldowns are kind of long across the board. That is skill spam traits, so skill damage caps, alright. Yeah. That one does have War Elemental on him, though. Lucy gave me an Echo, it was only 18% skill cap. I wanted to throttle him. Very understandable. Very understandable. Aegis, Celestial Aqua. So now that's 2. Right? We need a quick charge. I could do... What happens if I put some Greater Aegis on? Like, how much health do I gain from Greater Aegising my shit, as it were? A lot. Okay. Oh, I have a Greater Aegis Celestial Ventus that is equipped on someone? I guess maybe equipped on the Ghandagoza tank loadout? I wouldn't mind that, actually. Or is it... What? It just let me put it on. Sure. Greater Aegis Celestial Ventus, I do like the idea of that. Let's move the Uma ever so slightly, just because they are actually kind of in the way here. Let's move them to maybe this side of the screen, where there is less pressing information. Ogre and Tamamo can stay, of course. They're not in the way of anything. They're just in the way of Ghandagoza. 320k HP, it's not bad. We could get a little bit more from Master Traits too, for sure. So that's 3. I would like one more. Can I get one more is a good question. One more defensive sigil. If I get rid of Eternal Rage's Ethos, then, like, I guess 50% damage cap on the punch. How much damage cap are we at? Exactly 65. So if I took off... Oh, but you are at level 12. So if I took you off, though, we go all the way down to... How much damage cap would I be giving up to do that? Oh, like, let's actually take you off. Damage cap. We'd go down to 1, so we'd lose 75%. Sigils that say they are equipped, but don't say who are equipped to the ones that are on a loadout that isn't currently being used. Yes, but I didn't know. I thought it told you what loadout it was equipped on when you tried to equip it. I guess it doesn't. Do I give up a little bit of sup damage? Like, if I go, I would lose out on 17, right? So I go down to 20. Yeah, I would just go down to 25. I don't love that. Improved dodge. Can't really get rid of the damage caps. 3 stun powers. Do I put only 2 stun powers on him? I could. Does he still... I don't know if he would cap stun power. These unfortunately can't be finagled like that. I could just get rid of this guy. Is 50% damage cap worth like 10k HP times HSM whatever and 6% damage reduction? Arguably not, to be completely real with you. Yeah, it's 24k HP and like 6% damage reduction, and it's 50% damage cap on a move that has like fucking 2,000% damage cap. Going to sleep now? Good, good. Go to sleep at a reasonable time. Good M streamer, man. If you're willing to give me some feedback on my build and the stream's done, just ping me. Sure. Yes, this is 24k HP, and it is 6% damage reduction, like additive with the other bunch. That does seem kind of useful. We get a stronghold quick charge too. I do lose out on nimble onslaught, which stinks a little. It is kind of a hard sell. How did I do this on Galan? I guess because Galan's I only had as... Oh, no, Nimble onslaught damage cap. Spartan Echo, Guts, and Aegis. Because I was able to fit 5 on Galanza, I thought. You could take off Ethos, honestly. His character sigils are only really good if you get both on one sigil. Quick charge, allow more punches when you go into link time. Yeah, yeah. So we can do this, and we can go like... Be like... Nimble Onslaught. Primary Stronghold second. Oh, we don't have Stronghold yet, right? We don't? Yeah, yeah. So I do still want Strongholds where possible. So maybe I could go like Nimble Onslaught Stronghold or something. Is there a way I could get 5? Because we have 3 currently. We can get 4 with Ethos. I would have to give up on a sup damage. Or Guts. I could just not have Guts. I feel like that is not that hard of a sell. The reason I'm struggling here is because of the wasted auto-revive on here, right? We're down a sigil slot because I don't have a good warpath. We could try to roll another good warpath. We could do some very quick warpath saves coming. That seems reasonable to a guy like me. I have a lot of trans marbles. Okay, so let's go like, yeah, let's get rid of this. Let's make like a nimble onslaught. Well, actually, do I have a nimble onslaught that has something useful on it? And then we just need a good trans marble secondary, like a trans marble secondary that isn't overlapping with our right stone, and then we'll be fine. So let us look for something with nimble onslaught up front that actually has something good attached to it. Attack. Time to gamble? Indeed. Stun power. Celestial Ventus. I mean, I will take that. I don't think I have Celestial Ventus on yet, do I? No, I do. I do. Could do a damage cap. Could do a nimble onslaught damage cap. No quick charge, unfortunately. Uplift, improved guard, sure. I'd be down for a nimble onslaught damage cap, and then it gives me some flexibility with the damage cap sigils. Sure. Because then we can get rid of, like, this and make... Oh, yeah, actually, that does help a lot, right? Because now, so that's 4, and now I can take this damage cap off and make it, like... Oh, actually, I do want a nimble onslaught, but where's quick charge going? Because I could make this something. Yeah, I need to get a better warpath. I need to get a better warpath, so I have, because I'm literally down 1 sigil slot. That's not a big boy, that's a large man. It is true, it's a very large man. He is 245 centimeters. Yeah, okay. So we can get rid of this damage cap. Or this one, I guess, because it's not leveled up. And make, I don't know, a Stronghold Guts or something. Stronghold Guts. Quick charge supple is what I go for normally. Excuse me. What does this mean? What does that mean? So let's make like a stronghold sup damage, or no, a stronghold guts on here because we'll have more guts sigils, so it's better. And then we have to roll for a warpath to get a slightly better warpath. Oh, supplementary. Oh, I see. Not supple. You could do that. But I want the attacks to be secondary, guys. Because of how the master traits work. Alright. What was I saying? Oh, strongholds on one side and what's his fucking face? Guts on the other. That's the one. That's the fucking one. Guts over here. Cool. And then just give me a stronghold guts. So close. You almost got there. Stronghold regen. Guts attack. Not quite what I'm looking for. Guys, quick question. What's a good Celestial Terra sigil farm? I honestly do not know. Stronghold Guts. Okay. You know what I just realized? I do need some fucking way to heal myself, though, don't I? I do need a fucking... there's so much. There's so much you need in this fuck-ass fuck. You need so much fuck in this fuck, man. So, I mean, we have all 5 now, which is... We have 5 of those, which is great. I feel like I need some kind of regen or divergence or something, right? Divergence is peak? Yeah. But the problem is, like, where the fuck do I put it? Is the question I find myself asking. I mean, if we get a warpath with divergence, that would be genuinely wonderful. But I probably want more than one, don't I? Like, if I just, like, grab divergence here, like, how much regen is it? 2%. Oh, it caps out at 15. Recover 2% of max HP over time. Do you know how fast this works? How good is it to do this? I need some Terra for my build. I don't know exactly where you can... They sort of just drop from a... Like, I would just say whatever the highest level quest you can do that says it drops it. Because I haven't really had to farm them as much as I've kind of gotten them passively from doing the DLC. So, unfortunately, I don't... I'm unsure. Oh, hell yeah. Big bodies for the win. It's true. How long between ticks of divergence here? I guess I can go try it out real quick, but... Okay, so I mean, we have... It's pretty nice, better than regen, that's for damn sure, and Ganda hits slow as hell, so Drain sucks ass on him. Oh yeah, no, Drain is not the move on this guy, for sure. How much health do I lose getting rid of Aegis? A lot. A lot. Okay, I'm not doing that. I don't really want to get rid of Stronghold either. What if I got rid of Nimble? Basically a better version of regen with 15% chance of removing debuff status? No, I know what it does. I'm saying, do you know how long between the ticks of the regen it is? Can I get rid of Nimble Onslaught? Seems like a bad idea. Let's... It's good for Glass Cannon? Oh, sure, yeah. You can get rid of the Dizzy on yourself, right? Let's try and get ourselves every 5 seconds? Okay. It's not the worst. Let's try and get ourselves a Warpath with a useful guy on it. Maybe I'll spend like 300 of these and then save Scum if need be. I don't want to like use up all my Trans Marbles. I could probably get a lot more just from like turning my shit into vouchers, but I'm sorry, I forgot. I need to double check again. Was my autosave off? My autosave was off. Yeah, there's a lot of... yeah, okay, there's a lot of paranoia going on, okay. If you ever accidentally kept your autosave on before you save Scum, you know what I'm feeling. Transmute sigils. Give me some warpaths. Unbelievable. Enchantress, Spirit Edge, Enchantress. Eternal Radiance Metal, not what I'm looking for. Versalis, Swordmaster, Lord, Hero, Swordmaster, Enchantress. Adding more characters just made it harder to get your unique sigil, man. Kind of fucked up they did that. Eternal Radiance Warpath with steady focus. That I can work with, actually. That I can work with, because I can just get... I think. I'm pretty sure I can work with that. I think so. Ultramarines Adversity. What the fuck are these Beatrix things, man? Alright, I think I can work with that. Because currently I think I'm getting steady focus from the Berserker Echo, but as long as I can find... Yeah, but if I can find something useful... Like, what I have a lot of Berserker Echo pluses. Surely one of them has, like... Oh, maybe I can get regen on the Berserker Echo. That could be a lot of fun. I think I have Berserker Echoes with regen on them for sure. Yeah, I do. We could do that. Yeah, we could do Berserker Echo regen and then get regen... Or no, wait. I want Divergence still somewhere. It's still on upgrade, though. Yeah, like, I could do something like this. And then swap out this Warpath here. For Fucking the one that has Seal or Steady Focus. Right. Boom. So now we're not, like, wasting a sigil slot. We've gained regen out of the deal. I would also like to slap Divergence on here if possible. I'm not sure how I do that exactly. How much stun power are we at? 51. So if I got rid of one of you, like, I'm not at 100, level 100 stun power anymore, right? Or 100 extra stun power. Yeah, 34. That's unacceptable. Celestial Ventus, Aqua, Fate Breaker. We have 4 damage cap sigils. I don't love the idea of getting rid of the sub damage, but he is looking the most replaceable. I'm not going to lie to you. Or maybe it's Guts. Don't get me wrong, Guts is good, but we have Auto Revive, we have Potion Hoarder. My Vasaraga has gotten away with only Guts and no Auto Revive. I feel like you don't generally need 2 of them. And on these tanky builds, you don't actually go to low health that often either, right? I guess you might prefer Guts over Auto Revive, though. But we have that on our right stones. That's a little harder to replace. Yeah, we could get rid of Guts, maybe. It's not really, like, necessarily a sacred cow. I know I just made the Stronghold Guts. I could use that on someone else later. I could make a Stronghold Divergence. How I feel getting rid of all my auto revives for glass cannons because I ball. It's true. I can make a Stronghold Divergence. That seems reasonable. Yeah. Yeah, in fact, let's do that. Let's make a Stronghold Divergence or a Divergence Stronghold. Divergence is a support sigil, so it doesn't matter. Just don't go down. I mean, with these like tanky ass builds, you kind of like can genuinely, right? Stronghold me, and then over here, Divergence me. Attack power drain. You killed both the things I wanted. Thank you. Stronghold HP. Not quite my tempo. Divergence. Divergence Stronghold or Stronghold Divergence. Both of them are fine. Divergence quick cooldown. Not quite what I'm looking for, to be completely real. Health Divergence. Not quite it either. Stronghold Divergence. Perfect. That's what I'm looking for. Defense, Strongholds, Divergence. So we lose Guts, but I think we're kind of okay with that, honestly. I think we are kind of okay with that. He is now... Oh, we're still missing fucking Quick Charge. It's a tough sell, brother. Where the fuck do I put Quick Charge? We have Steady Focus. I mean, I could get rid of the soft damage, but it does feel bad to do. I guess that'll take us down to 25, so it would be a 60% chance. I don't like that, man. Improved dodge? There's no shot, right? It's not needed. It just makes getting more punches. It just makes getting more punches well available. It does seem like a little hard to fit in. I'm not gonna lie to you. Do I want Ventus? I might want Ventus. I don't know. So I went out of my way to grind the summons. I got tired of War Elemental and the Echoes eating slots with no synth options. I mean, to be fair, this is actually not... This doesn't matter, right? Here, like, that only matters if you're trying to do stuff like this, where you need, like, the defense or the basic sigil as the primary. If I had these guys on summons, it wouldn't matter. Because I already have 4 things that I want on my summons, right? So, like, actually, if these were gone, this wouldn't matter at all. Because if, like, these were gone, I would still, like, the summon slot that I save would have to now. I want to put some uplift on, or I'd want to put Greater Aegis again, or I'd want to put Celestial Incendo on, or some shit, right? So in this case, it actually doesn't matter at all. It is just a matter of we're out of sigil slots. Even then, they only stack up to 5, and the whites aren't very useful. What are the whites? But yeah, like, getting rid of these guys matters for when you want a particular guy to be, like, you want particular types of sigils, not just to slot in particular sigils. I don't really want to get rid of the sub damage. Yeah, I think it's cooked. Is the plan to build tanky double fist build and DPS Crux Shield? Yes, I think so. I think the Crux Shield, it feels a little bad to build it like Terminus DPS, right? Or Essence, the Essence Shield. It feels a little bad to build this like Terminus DPS because of the fact that a lot of this shield is based on your max HP. I'm always saying this about the whites, so true. But I think you can stack up a lot of shields regardless, and it's more just like, you're still trying not to get hit on this build. This just gives you some amount of leeway to get hit by small attacks and not just be at 1 HP and die, right? Yeah, I think I want to do tanky double fist build on this one. Oh, I want HP too. I'm not using you at all, actually, so just give me that. I want as much HP as you can fucking give me, please. Boom. HP there. Any HP on level 2 here? No. Yeah, no. Okay. HP on level 3 that I don't have? Also no. Perfect. And any HP down here? I don't think this ever has HP, but just in case. Okay, cool. And we have the damage cap per basic stat, the damage cap per basic stat. We have the HP per defense and the defense per defense. Perfect. Like how they make both the Ascension and Terminus weapons good in their own ways. Yeah, me too, man, me too. 425k HP. I mean, I'm not sad about that by any metric, for sure. Yeah, let's. You know what? It's fine. I think this is good enough. I think Ventus is okay because we have regen and drain. And we only really have Cagliostro as one source of healing anyway. Sandy does too, I suppose. But Ventus isn't costing us that much. It's giving us a lot of damage. And I don't think that quick charge is going to be... Like, we're yes, we're going to be charging a bunch, but... Because, wait, in Link Time, you do the non-charge punch, yes? Let's go test this on Barreled. Oh. Let's go test this on Barreled and see how it feels. In Link Time, you're doing the non-charge punch, correct? Or are you still doing... Or did they nerf that? I thought it used to be that you did the non-charge punch when you were doing that shit. Unleash the Beast, by the way. Hell no, charge punch all the way. Is that different? That's about 38 million? I'm okay with that. I thought it used to be that the best DPS was doing the quick punch trend is dead. Oh, they nerf it. That matters a little bit more then. Because, I mean, Link Time is when this guy's supposed to go nutty, right? Like, that's why he's supposed to go crazy mode. Because I was going to say, we don't need quick charge, because it's going to be rare for us to be doing, like, that many charge punches in a row. But Link Time, I mean, that is the whole fucking existence of this character, as far as I can tell, right? Like, if I, boom, restart with changes... Yeah, so I mean, quick charge, if we're doing the fully charged version, then maybe I do actually want that. I mean, it's just gonna be like a straight up, like, 20% DPS gain in this shit, right? That didn't even feel good. I just felt like I did a double punch. I mean, I know, like, obviously in a party, you're going to have a lot more people hitting him, and it's gonna contribute to the Link Time lasting longer. But, like... Am I missing something? Yeah, this doesn't, like, do very much at all anymore, huh? Even with quick charge, that doesn't seem that crazy, no? I mean, again, it'll be better in a party that makes the Link Time last longer. I guess, like, once you can get 3 or 4 punches off, then you're gaining DPS. Death Wave. Like, say I would probably get rid of Ventus. I feel like Ventus is probably the guy pulling the least weight. 10% damage dealt. The sup damage right now is sort of in a similar camp. It's giving us like a 30% chance to do 20% extra damage. But I kind of like the consistency on that. The goal is trying to get as much punches as possible during Link Time. Yeah, which obviously is going to be, a big part of that is going to be, what's his face, right? Doing the quick charging. Aegis, Greater Aegis. Yeah, I feel like Ventus probably is the first to go. Because it does also affect our tankiness a little bit. Honestly, hot take, linked together is good on Ganda. I believe that. Right? You get the 100% link time faster. I just don't know if I have like the fucking sigil room for it. Say I went and I made myself a what do I have the Ventus on? It was on an Aegis? Or on a Greater Aegis? Greater Aegis. Say we made a Greater Aegis quick charge. Do we have a Greater Aegis quick charge by chance? I doubt it, but maybe. It's a Brickle dubstep. No. Okay. So what if I went and I made a Greater Aegis quick charge? How different does that feel? You'll love what you see. Give me Greater Aegis. And give me quick charge. Drain quick charge. Not quite what I'm looking for. We do need, or I guess we want, the Greater Aegis to be first here too. Greater Aegis improved healing. You were so close. Regen Greater Aegis. Not quite my tempo. Regen Greater Aegis. Not quite my tempo. Quick charge regen. So close. If I beat the Infinity bosses, I'm working on other characters. You know the best way to get stun power sigils is just Transmarvel and Sigil Synth? Pretty much. And you just hope that you have a huge stockpile built up from playing the game for a long time. Improved healing Greater Aegis. Quick charge drain. We haven't even gotten like even a quick charge Greater Aegis, let alone a Greater Aegis quick charge. Yeah. They're just like allergic to each other. They're avoiding each other. Okay, how many times can I get a level 15 quick charge drain? Oh. Okay. My bad. This one could be useful on someone. Let me move a little bit further this way. Quick cooldown Greater Aegis, not quite. Greater Aegis Precise Wrath. You're fucking with me? Quick charge Greater Aegis. At least we got them on the same sigil now. We just need them in the other order, please. Greater Aegis Cascade. That's okay. Quick charge Greater Aegis. It's a 1 in 12, so I mean we have been getting unreasonably lucky on it so far. It does make sense that we would actually hit a bit of a wall now. Uplift. I don't know about all that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Precise Wrath, Nimble Onslaught. Nimble Onslaught, Greater Aegis. Am I going through like a significant? No, I still have a lot. Okay, these are not particularly like hard to come by sigils. So. But I should have. I mean, I should save probably. Okay, I think I am gonna do that. Let's eat our. Because I don't think I saved before I started doing this. But let's eat our losses now and save in case this goes really south, and then I can reload potentially if I use like all of my fucking sigils. Quick charge, quick charge. That is so fucking true, bestie. I got my brother into this game for the first time. Ooh, I hope he likes it. There you go. Took a fucking minute, but we got there. Jesus. Oh god, the save scum mines? It's true. I didn't actually end up having to go there. But we were considering it for a second. Let's Azerite this shit.
Let's talk. Sigil enhancement? Got it.
Give me shit that's equipped on Ghandagoza.
How about that?
Let's go. Yeah, it only took like 30 tries, but we got there. Success. Nice. Okay, how different does that feel? It's like a daily activity with how picky sigil order is? Yeah. How different is this gonna feel? Like, I assume we don't have any damage dealt. I don't think. So I think our punch is just going to do like 10% less damage, which kind of stinks. But losing Ventus does make us tankier, and then also getting quick charge might help a lot. Let me just see something real quick. Oh, I have fucked it up tremendously. 6.8. How much damage does this do? It's about 33. I think that is about 10% less, right? 6.8 to 39.1. That is like a little under 33 million. How much did it do when we had the Ventus one on? Yeah, about 33 million. This I think will do about 36. I think we are just losing 10% damage dealt, which certainly feels pretty assy. 12.4 goes to... Call it 12.5 for easy math. 51. 12.5 goes to 51. That's like 39. Why is that so much more? That's like 20% more. 12.5 goes to 51. Yeah, so it's like 38 and change. That is a lot of damage. Let me do that math again. Did I fuck that up? Damage randomization goes burr? Oh, is there like a... I didn't realize the band was so wide, if that's the case. 11.4. I mean, that is about 10% less. 11.4 goes to 48.4. So it's just 37. Wait, what? That can't be right. 37. So I guess there is a lot of damage randomization, huh? Let's try that a second time. Just about 60 million. Goes to just about 97 million. No, it's about 36. Oh, okay, maybe it was. Maybe I just got the math wrong the first time. Yeah, okay, it is about 10% less. We're doing like 36 something instead of like 39 something, right? Ish. How much of a difference does it make in link time, though? But again, this is a bad sort of link time exhibition because your link time's going to last way longer. But if we can get like 3 in here, for example, even in this kind of like bad situation, then that does make, like, that's kind of prove the point in and of itself. I don't know if we can, to be honest with you. I can, yeah. Sure. I mean, it does make a meaningful difference in how fast we can charge attack, right? Is that worth doing 10% less damage for like the entire rest of the quest? Maybe. I mean, it also does mean we're stuck in our charge for less time. I think it's good enough for now. I think that is an interesting enough build to try. Let's go try, I guess, fucking and defy some infinity on Ghandagoza. See how it feels. I will probably be fucking him up a little bit in the sense that I won't be playing him correctly, but we'll figure it out. You'll also be healed by other people in the party. Sandalphon and Kag do both have heals. So that is meaningful. It's true. Ventus will make us a little tankier. We'll see. Let's go to the Defy Infinity quest and see how it feels. I am curious. Oh god, my nose has been itching like crazy today. Is on the defender weapon? No, Ascension. Generally, if you wanna build tank, I feel like the Ascension is better, right? The defender can get you even more health. I have it on Garrison right now. If I had it on like Greater Aegis, it'd be more. But the Ascension weapon, I think, is just a lot more. It's a lot more damage cap, right? And doesn't limit your HP. And you can get sup damage on it, which means you could free up a slot to put more like defensive shit on there. All right. Let's see. Let's try and again. This to me, this is a how good are you a perfect guarding fight? I feel like it's not indicative of too much. It's a fun fight, but we'll just start with Bubs here instead. See how this feels. You know, they say when your nose itches, it means good luck and prosperity. That's what my grandma says anyway. Fair. I hope it's not just my nose itching. Damn, he's good. I'm fucking up my... Never mind, he's not good. He fucked up his perfect timing. He's actually ass. Okay, that looks like another video. I mean, we're not taking very much damage, which is cool. And we're taking basically no damage at all when we're... see, now this is a problem, though. What does he do when this happens? There you go. I just wait for him to get a little closer. Perfect. Bubs might be kind of a tough fight, huh? This is where quick charge is really nice, though. It's true. Because this is where like I don't have to rely on Bubs being stationary for quite as long. So that is another benefit to quick charge, right? Over Ventus is it makes us better at dealing with mobile bosses. Damn. Get buried, you absolute boob. Oh, this is gonna beat my ass though. Yeah, unfortunately. Oh, but it's only landing it that uses up the debuff, so that's good. Okay, it's got some decent range on it, which is nice. That missed though. I thought maybe we would be in range there. We were certainly not. You know, having Stout Heart all the time is a little unfortunate, for sure. I do have to, like, respect that and actually start dodging. Not because we're, like, taking damage, but because I do need to actually just get through my combo. Maybe I should be dodge canceling this more. Oh, come on. What the hell happened to me? Oh, I fucked up the timing, but it's okay. We still get level 10. Chaos Caliber ignition me. I guess this is probably the best way for me to just tank this, right? Can he hold this forever? We get, you know, we have Stout Heart while we do this, so we are very tanky. Maybe I don't need Stronghold. Maybe that's the secret. Maybe Stronghold is a little too much. Oh, oops. It's like, yeah, look at how little damage we take. And that was without being in Stout Heart, too. Oh, I lost my fucking Ultra Kill or whatever it's called. Practicing dodge canceling into final hit is key to get huge DPS. I believe that. I do like that I can freely dodge cancel out of Big Punch. But yeah, Bubs is a very mobile young man. I can see it causing a lot of trouble. Or Punchagoza. Especially Big Punchagoza, where his punch is even slower than otherwise might be. So I want to link attack him, but I just want to take the time where he's stationary to punch him. This is why these damage windows are nice too. I can just, you know, boop his snoot. Is Certain Ascension and Terminus that substantial? Terminus gives you 150% more damage cap, which is, I would say, pretty substantial. But it will limit your max HP if you want to get that. So I think if you're doing a DPS build, you generally like want to run Terminus, where like your idea is just I'm gonna dodge and not get hit. If you want to be at all tanky, then it's probably a good idea to Ascension, right? Something mated while smothered, etc., etc. I'm gonna have to dodge this shit, man. I just sit here and do this. Yeah, and I take no damage at all. I regen more than he hurts me. Yeah, I think we went a little overboard on survivability, right? Like, as fun as it feels, like, we don't actually need to do all this. I think I do have more sigil slots than I was giving myself credit for.
Extermination for you lot.
Real. You can probably like get rid of maybe Stronghold for something else.
You must be plucked.
Hard to say. Maybe that second greater Aegis. We could have, you know, but no, regen and divergence do scale off our max HP. So yeah, I kind of don't want to lower our max HP. Oh shit. Oopsie. So yeah, I think we can get. I think we can make do without Stout Heart. Like I even fucking care, man. Nice try. Nice try, Mr. Beelzebubithan. Get punched. Oh, he doesn't have any overmasteries, I just realized. I've not given Ghandagoza any overmaster. Like, I mean, mostly that really only matters for stun power anyway these days, but it would still be nice to give that to him. Then we feel the power. Nice. This does a decent bit of stun, I guess. We are a little bit down on stun. Hey, also normal damage cap anymore. Any more damage cap on his peak? Yeah, sure, but it's not a big deal. When you get 20% extra damage cap and you have like 1,900 or 2,000 extra damage cap, it's like, well, you know, like it matters, but like, don't save scum for 20%. If you get like 10% damage cap, you know, you're probably fine. It's not worth, like, 3 days of your life to get fucking best in slot overmasteries for, like, 4% more normal damage cap. Overmasteries in general these days, like, the only thing that you want 20 on is stun power. I would take an overmastery with 20. Oh, this move just kills him, doesn't it? Like, when he does it in Los Endos, where it's like a much stronger push. Like, doesn't Ghandagoza just lose to that? Is it even possible for him to avoid getting? I have to stand where, maybe if there's a guardrail left, I could stand there. I'm gonna dodge cancel these because they are actually, you know, some extra stun you can do to him. Well, I guess that move, it would be, oh, yeah, it will be that move. I'd have to save that move. I need to save the lunging shoulder for when he does that shit. Yeah, that's a decent chunk of stun, too. Could be worse. Where are you going? Hey, Jeds. I mean, we can just sit here and do this over and over. Is it crazy to say that this isn't that much damage? Like, it's good, don't get me wrong, but... it almost feels like with all the crazy shit that they gave him... with all the crazy shit they gave everyone else in Ragnarok, it's like, you could almost have him... oh, right, I forgot about that part, ha 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 ha. You could almost, like... you can just give him the, like, uncharged punch... whoa, what the hell? Why you put me on a shirt? Oh, there's an SBA happening, that's right. You can almost, like, give him his, like, uncharged punch shenanigans back, right? It's really not that impressive considering Vasaraga exists just like in base game. Yeah, like, every one of these punches is, like, a Vasaraga charge attack, which is fair, but Vas can do this way quicker than Ghandagoza can. You know? And in Link Time, I think he can do it... I think Vas does more damage in Link Time than Ghandagoza does, right? Like, am I crazy? Like, I know Ghandagoza is... oh, I forgot to super. I know Ghandagoza's like the Link Time guy, but isn't this less Link Time damage than Vas does? I don't know, man. They just kind of, I think, it's like you genuinely, you could give him back his like uncharged punch nonsense, I think. He feels a little, this feels like overshadowed, honestly. It's cool to be like, I'm glad I went tank build on him. Because I think I don't think the DPS build would feel like it would have, the chops, you know? Vasaraga is absolutely wild both in and out of link. Ghandagoza isn't close. Yeah. Well, that SBA deletes the bitrate for a split second. That is cool. I do like that he fucks my bitrate. Is Vas too strong or is Ganda too weak? I don't know if Vas is too strong, but Vas is very strong. But like, it's not like Vas is like the best character in the game or anything. I think he is like, for example, like, I mean, he's probably like damage and mobility mogged by Fediel, but that is kind of maybe the whole game. Vas is real good though. I do, like, the more characters I try, the more I am like, ah, okay, this Vasaraga guy is, like, not normal. Like, he is very strong. Like, Vas felt, like, noticeably stronger than Galanza to me. And he feels, like, I generally want to do the DPS test with Ghandagoza entirely in Link Time, the whole time, and see if it's less than what I can do with Vasaraga without giving myself infinite Link Time. It might be. Fediel's an MMA fighter in a match against a 5-year-old? Sure, sure. But yeah, Vas is very strong. Like, he has felt noticeably stronger than both of the other characters we've, like, gone into so far, right? I would say he feels, like, noticeably stronger than Galanza to me, and he feels maybe, like, twice as good as Ghandagoza. I don't know. It feels not particularly close.
Let's have some entertainment, shall we?
It's also, like... are there any big bodies you've thought of playing? In real? We've tried all of them at this point. Dragon Form id, I guess? Or other than big bodies? Oh. Not particularly. Galanza's damage not as good? Yeah, Galanza doesn't hit quite as hard as Vas. And, I mean, Vasaraga having... like, Vasaraga having infinite Stoutheart at will is really good. Like, every time I play another character, I'm like, you know, we can get Stoutheart on Ghandagoza, but it is, like, conditional, right? I have to be charging my big fist, or I have to be at, like, level 10 Eternal Rage or some shit. Boss does just, like, get it all the time easily for no effort. And, like, you know, he just does it. Undying is just a really silly skill the more that I play other characters. Like, Undying letting me do the thing that I'm doing on, like, my tank builds, but on a max DPS build is just really quite something, you know? Healing my way through the Raging Chain, because we don't have enough max HP to just face tank it anymore. Yeah. You should be shaping up to be your main guy then, since you've tried all the big bodies? I mean, my main guy, it's not shaped, like, it has always been Voss or Raga, right? I have, like, 99% of my reeling playtime is on Voss, and that's basically not going to change. Perma-Stout does spoil a man, yep. I will be interested in a tank Raga and see how that feels, but I think, like, Voss is just built so well to abuse, like, he can do, like, max jammed, and to be doing, like, you know, 45 million a charge attack, and simultaneously be unkillable, right? For, like, a good amount of uptime in the quest, too. Especially if you try to, like, you can build around Undying, too, by throwing some Cascade on him or some shit. Undying always making Nyx active is nice. Yeah, Voss is also, like, I feel like one of the few characters that can, like, utilize Nyx effectively, which is nice, because Nyx is significantly better than Lumen, if you just think of the magnitude of the effect. Probably why Stoutheart is so sought after as a summon trait? Yeah, like, with Voss, you just go, summon trait. What do you mean? I just always have it. You never see a Ganda hit MVP compared to other characters? I'm pretty sure I'm going to be out-contributed by my AI here. Now, granted, again, am I playing Ganda perfectly? No, far from it, obviously. Right? Like, a big part of this is skill issue. But it's just like, Sandalfon? Oh my god, thank you. A big part of it is, like, I can look just, like, at the contributions that I'm doing in, like, my peak time, link time, and go, this is, you know, like, this, again, this is, like, less damage than, like, my Voss or Raga does, you know? And it's not like, oh, well, this one's build tanky and my Voss is build DPS. I mean, sure, Voss gets to be tanky anyway, and also it's, like, not particularly close. Definitely spoiled myself by choosing Voss first, especially since I joined after DLC drop. Yeah, I mean, playing Voss has definitely made me, like, worse at the game, I think. Undying is such a carry, Perma-Stoutheart is such a carry. Like, there's just so many times where you can just completely disrespect what the boss is doing and go from there. Ooh, that's nice. I do like that. That's how I feel playing Siege, is perfect attacks have Stout built in. Oh. Oh, I should have saved that for when he was charging the sphere, right? Because he takes more stun when he's charging the big circle attack. Tank Ghandagoza feels good though. Like, you can, like, because the punch is still, like, a good source of damage, like, you can do a lot of damage while being, like, very hard to kill while he's doing that. Right? Like, that is, like, this is, it's not like that this feels like, oh, like, you know, it's, like, undoable, but, like, we are going to run into, like, I don't think we can kill Hexa with a bunch of AI here. Looking at how little time we have left, there you go. It's the only way to survive that on him, I think. The lack of mobility and the weakness to hyper-mobile bosses that this build has is certainly something, too. Like, there's, like, some intangibles here that are also a little rough. Besides just, like, oh, this is less damage and more time. Playing a normal melee will humble yourself, definitely. Yep. Which, I mean, kind of is a sign that maybe Voss is too good, is that I think, like, literally you get worse at the game by playing him. I'm just gonna die, right? Like, yeah, like, is there anything I can do about that? Maybe, I mean, maybe I could stand where, is there a guardrail up still, somewhere? No. I have gotten to this sometimes and had one guardrail left, but this time we did not have that privilege. Oh, we actually went down, crazy. Oh, no Stout, my bad. Oh, almost! I've only ever survived that by using some kind of mobility skill or attack when he does it. And, like, Ghandagoza doesn't have one outside of the shoulder. So I'm not really sure what to do about that, to be completely real with you. And I think it might cause me to lose, genuinely. Because I'm just like... I can't, like, he's wasted so much time. No, I don't think so. We're gonna stun him right here. and then he's gonna get full bursted, and then he will be in grave danger. This is like way closer than the Bubs fight should be, you know? Like, this fight is generally not a time race. Generally. Like, Bubs is not particularly crazy tanky or anything, right? You can parry it with your one parry skill, and yeah, Iron Shoulder. Oh, if you parry it, do you not get pushed back? That's actually, I did not know that. You can dodge the pushback on the right timing. I have never done that, but it's possible that I'm ass. I only tried it a couple times before I gave up and just assumed you couldn't. If you can just dodge it, that certainly makes that a lot easier. I've never seen anyone mention that you could, though. I just kind of assumed you couldn't, because I also tried a couple times, and it didn't seem like you could. We're gonna lose, I think. Parry literally parries everything. I mean, I think he's going to do it again. But I do want to try that. I think we're gonna lose to Chaos Legion. Oh my. Dodge timing is weird though, fair. He just moves around too much. Oh my. This is highly worrying. 30 seconds remaining? No, it's actually less than that. It's, yeah, okay. I've never seen this animation before. That was very close. I've never seen this before. What does he do? He's naked too. Yeah, he just fucking ends your life. Not the 1% wipe, yep. That looks cool. It looks cool. Ay, ay, ay. He SSBAs you? He does SSBA me. I want to take a look at something real quick, just out of curiosity. I want to take a look at something out of curiosity. Because there is, I feel like I almost have to be, like, missing something. If I, do this, and then I do this.
I shall break them all!
Can I? Oh, I can't do this. I genuinely wanted to do this with 100% link time. Always, and see what that looked like. Hold on. Quit the training. I'm gonna do this manually.
Practice makes perfect.
Just practice. Give me permanent link time, or not permanent link time, but like permanent 100% link gauge.
Behold the fruits of my training.
And let us do... Let me put a 1 minute timer up right now. I feel like something might be rotten in the state of Denmark here. Okay, and go. You can do that in-game, I thought. But I don't think, in the score attack mode, I don't think you can set yourself to permanent 100% link. I don't think. Perhaps I'm wrong. Oh, oops, fuck. Oh, fuck. Alright, I messed up my combo, but it's fine. We can salvage it through a video. Should be in the settings if you do it in practice mode and make it score attack. Oh, okay. I mean, there you go. That was the thing going off right there. That was 366 million with link time up the whole time. I mean, maybe I definitely could have done a little bit better. Maybe, let's say we could have gotten 400. Maybe we could have gotten 430. That's just not that much damage. Like, this is with link time up the whole time, right? I don't know. Like, with at least every time he got stunned, we could link time him. it's just not that much. Like, maybe I could have gotten an extra, let's say I could have gotten an extra 80 million, because I was so inefficient that I could have fit in 2 more fully charged attacks, right? Put us at like 440, 450. I mean, my record with Voss is 505 just like normally, right? You even want to see the difference from Voss? This is just regular. And by the way, I'm pretty sure I could do better than this. I think if I did this perfectly, I could fit in 1 more charge attack and probably hit 550, right? I think probably the ceiling I could hit here is 550, right? If I did everything like frame perfect. So like, this is not with permanent link time, by the way. This is just like going in and score attacking. I think 500 million's on the extreme high end, to be fair. Sure, yeah, maybe Vasaraga is just broken, I guess. But I mean, like, what does this look like if I just run Ganda in here without the permanent link time? Now, granted, again, I may very well... Oh, shit. I may very well misplay that, including this, for example. We can salvage this with a video. And I can do... a punch. Maybe I should have saved the link time for after, so I could get some charge there, but... punch. I fucked it up. So that's really bad, obviously. You don't want to see that. That is like a big DPS loss to not get the punch right away there. I'll add like, I'll add like fucking 100 million to this shit in post just because I'm like bad at Ghandagoza for sure. Why did I get 3? I'm actually not sure about that. I don't think I understand why I got 3 there. I fucked it up again. Fucked it up real bad. Let's try that one more time. I'm playing this very, very poorly. Let's try this. Let's try and not miss like a bunch of perfect times. Which I did immediately. The first one I'm allowed to do, because I can video my way out of my humiliation. But I can't really be missing more than that if we want to have like a reasonable amount of representation here. Which I did immediately. Okay, what is the timing on this shit real quick? I think I have it easier if it goes boom, boom. Oh, wait. Why is this? Why is this suddenly so hard for me? There you go. Oh, it's a little later than I thought it was. Okay, okay. Yeah, there you go. I mean, Vasaraga, Personal Eustace, and Charlotte are the most used characters in score attack. They can all perform to that extent and use it even in real fights. Yeah. I mean, for reference, like the skill Lanza build that I did, was doing like 370 here. Fatal's crazy too, mostly because she does such insane damage with 0 effort. Fair. Deep. Yeah, it's a little later than I thought. That's what was causing me trouble. Now I got it a little bit better. I can still miss 1 in true video, that shit. I assume these link attacks like aren't worth it, right? When it's happening like this. If you do an attacker skill that gives Eternal Rage, while in Eternal Rage you get another charge of Ultra Fist. Oh, shit. Oh, wait, that's huge. Oh, okay, that's a really big deal. Okay, so we can get a lot more DPS if we do that then, huh? Oh, wait. Okay. I also now realize something. His best tree is the skill tree for sure, right? Because that turns all of your damage skills into things that give... Oh, no, but Ultra Fist only exists in the other tree. Fuck. Ultra Fist only exists in the other tree. Never mind. For a second, I was like, wait a second. Deep. So I want to go like boom, boom, and boom, and then boom. Yup. Okay, we're getting better at that timing, which is nice. Oh, does the link attack count too then? Oh, does the link attack give me Ultra Fist back? Maybe it does. The link attack might also give Ultra Fist back because it gives Eternal Rage. I wonder if that's true. That might genuinely be the case. Link attack does? Ah, okay, okay. So I want to hit him, like, there. Ah, I got my Ultra Fist back. Okay, okay, so we can do a little better for sure. Any attack that gives Eternal Rage gauge? Yes, 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 that is fair. So I can do quite a bit better. Hold on. With that in mind, let's do it. The Ultra Fist gauge tree does kind of now feel to me like worse Vasaraga as well. I would tend to agree. Oh, that's bad. You don't want to miss that. If we time our link attacks properly, if we avidya at the right times, I think we can actually get a pretty good number here. Hold on. I did not, like, knowing that if you gain any Eternal Rage gauge, it gives you Ultra Fist back. That is actually really, really huge tech for this tree. And it's something that only this Ganda tree can do, right? Oh, shit. Hold on. We're gonna try and get, like, a really... I don't want to be, like, misrepresenting the boy here, right? So I do want to actually try... I mean, this is also... You might be like, okay, like, who cares? This is kind of White Room math. And you would be right. Unfortunately, this one I can't really... Can avidya to get the other Ultra Fist here back. But, like, I mean, this is, like, also a, like, generous viewing of Ghandagoza, because I think this, like, this strategy right here is, like, one of the things that is more gimped by highly mobile bosses. Exactly because of how long this shit takes to charge up, right? I think attacks are kind of coming at bad times. I need to, like, do this a little quicker, maybe, before he unstuns himself. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Stuff. I can't get like 2 stacks of Ultra Fist if I do it, right? Yeah, like I can't like stack up 2 because it's like I need to stun him at better. I need to manipulate when he's getting stunned better. Maybe I can, you know what? Maybe I can do that by like starting with this or something. Not for the sake of anything except just altering the stun timer a little bit. And then we can, like, avidya. Then we can do this. And I can wait for his stun to run out. It's a little bit of a DPS loss, but in reality it isn't. Then I can do that, and then do this, and then I instantly get another punch. Boom. And then we get another punch. Boom. And then get this before he's unstunned. Perfect. Yeah, okay, this is what I'm talking about. This is like the timing that I wanted. So we can do this. Get another Ultra Fist. Right. This. Do that shit again. This. And then same deal. Boom. Oh, dude, if we could only get this last one off. Okay, but that was pretty good. If I was maybe, it seems like a lot of effort, what are you getting in return? If I was maybe a little better, we could do like 370 here, right? Yo, Kazenkai, thank you for the raid. Oh, and Mira and Sinfel, hello. Hi. Thank you for the triple raid. What's up, guys? We are desperately trying to cope on whether or not Ghandagoza is actually ass, which it seems like maybe he is, but it's a new character. I've never seen him before. You would not be, like, you're not crazy for saying that. In the sense that nobody plays this guy, but no, this is from base game character. This Mira has been hired to stare at you. Hello, Mira. Thank you all for the raid. Much appreciated. Shaw, what's going on, man? So again, try taking off Warpath, see if there's a huge difference. You think it could? You know, maybe you're right. Collab stream and oh, that's what happened. So that makes sense as to why it was so synchronized. We could try that. I do play Ghandagoza. Really? Let's try taking. What would we put instead of the Warpath? What do you think? Ventus? Since base game? Ooh, like a Ventus and something? Ventus Aqua I already have. Ventus damage cap doesn't do anything. Ventus Terra is kind of against what we're doing. Again, there's definitely a link time merchant. I don't know if his lack of mobility makes him difficult to use versus mobile bosses. He's not that good in link time. That's the big problem, right? Though, maybe taking his Warpath off helps because it makes it charge much faster, right? Like, if we is his Warpath secretly a fucking int? Like, what if I take that shit off and we go, I don't know, let's just get, like, Ventus and regen on or something. Whose OC is this large red circle around Ganda? It does work that way sometimes. Whatever, man. Just give me regen for now. It doesn't matter. And let's... Actually, do I have like a 15 Ventus? Yeah, just give me the Ventus Aqua. Just so I don't have to go do that shit, and we can just hop right back into training. No? Warpath good? No, I'm with you. I just want to see the difference. I want to see the difference.
Come, let our fists revel!
Oh, I fucked it up. I fucked it up bad. I fucked it up bad.
Stand in my way. The way of the
Oh, and Retro as well. Hello. All the rising homies. Oh shit, I fucked it up again! I'm so ass! Thank you for the raid, Retro. We're trying to see who invited Ghandagoza to the party and why they did so. How much faster is this? It is a lot faster, you know? It does so much less damage, though. Oh, wow. It does do so much less. Oh, I lost my Eternal Rage level 10. I fucking suck. Okay, hold on. I think I liked manipulating the stun timer by starting off with the big kick. Right? I think I did like that. And then we go punch. Punch. I could have Avidia'd. That is actually a slight misplay, but it's fine. We can still go punch. Link time gives us Ultra Fist back. Punch. Avidia gives us Ultra Fist back. Punch. And punch. It does not seem like this is going to outdo the Warpath for what it's worth. It doesn't seem like it's going to perform like a billion times worse or something. Rick, check the grammar in your stream title. Wait, is it? Is it off? It's entirely possible. I'm not going to pretend that it's not. Yeah, I mean, maybe I could have gotten like 300 mil if I did that better. It's worse, though. Yeah, Warpath is worth it. This guy seems to have the same gameplay loop as Sieg, but the same gameplay loop as Sieg, but also worse. Sure. What master tree you going with? We're going with right now I was trying out the big punch. And I would say disappointed with it. Like this is a good situation. Like, you know, having it be like this is kind of like, you know, Ghandagoza is like damaged by mobile bosses. So like barreled being stationary does help a lot. And it's still the damage he's outputting just isn't that impressive, right? That's the one you needed for? Yeah. Like, with the Warpath, I think, again, we did 330. Maybe we could have done 370. You know what I mean? But again, I mean, even, it's not just in the White Room. Like, even against Bubs, we fucking got, we got killed by Chaos Legion, and if not, we would have timed out, probably. We were very close to just literally timing out, right? It's a bit of a hard sell. I would say I am not terribly impressed with this tree. This tree, and again, very possible that it's just, you know, guy who's only seen Boss Baby, except instead of Boss Baby, it's like, I don't know, 12 Angry Men or something. It's like a really, guy who's only ever seen a really good movie, and then it's like all the other movies are like bad or something. But yeah, this just feels like bad Vasaraga to me. Less mobile, more susceptible, like, needs the boss to stand still more, less damage Vasaraga. So I don't think this tree is terribly exciting. These other two are interesting. This one genuinely seems very interesting to me. This skill tree, I don't know if it, like, does enough. Maybe I'm stupid and it's, like, secretly the best one. But his damage skills just don't do that much damage. 40% sub damage on them, like, when you combine this, does seem very interesting, though. Are you still trying to figure out what summons are best? No, not really. The Astrals, like, generally, the Astrals are good. They get the highest stats, right? And your summons, you really care about them for the stats they're providing you generally more. Skill tree is cool. It flows better than the rest. I can see that. I could see this being a significantly, more, like, adaptable, like, less clunky Ghandagoza, right? Because you get fully charged Raging Fist, shortens your skill cooldowns. You get damage cap, and then you get the Fist charges faster, but deals 10% less, so you can actually spam a little bit more. Damage skill into true combo. Or excuse me? Damage skill into true combo. Raging Fist charges faster, but deals 10% less damage. Landing damage skills deals sub damage, which is cool, and raises Eternal Rage. That part I really like. I love that you get Eternal Rage from all your damage skills, right? So you can, like, punch way more often, and your punch happens faster. And you get the extra 20%. This one is interesting. This one is interesting. This one, this one seems straightforward, but I don't know if it's actually very good. This does seem like, at a glance, what might be the strongest one, though. Because you need a master tree to do it, but this is like the shield and being able to get full advantage out of jammed without necessarily instantly getting one-tapped by everything does seem interesting. This seems a little hard to balance. Like, this seems like it might be the one that requires the most thought to actually use, but it seems powerful. When buffed by jammed, he gains attack and damage cap. The durations of line stances buffs are extended, and it also grants you 10% damage reduction, which is very good. And then he does up to 50% more damage. I assume this is like damage dealt, right? The lower his HP is. At the start of a quest, 75% of his health is converted into shield. Green and Mega Potions now give him shield instead. Line Stance also converts 25% of his HP to shield. Forming a charge parry while buffed by Line Stance increases the duration of jams. This all feels quite good. What's the shield cap? Is it 999? 999? Is it a million, basically? A million minus one? Let's try this. Let's reset. I don't know about resetting. I think, yeah, sure. You know, fuck it. Reset the master traits. Oh, not the EX ones, though. EX ones is boom, boom, boom. Like, sure. Sure. Keep that, maybe. We'll figure out the rest of them. Oh, wait, the shield cap is 99,999? That 100k? That makes this a lot worse. The shield cap's 99k? Yeah, but you can run Garrison? That's true. That is true. Because Garrison gives you, like, a lot of defense when your health is low. Oh, okay. That's a really good point. Yeah, Garrison will be huge for that, right? Because Garrison, I think, gives you, like, 70% DR or something when you're at, like, minimum health. Don't it? I think so. Like, it's a way bigger... Garrison Nyx Ventus? Yes, for sure. Oh, it's at max, though. Oh, you need 45? At 15, it gives you 35. At 30, it gives you 50. But I guess you don't need all this max HP boosting shit. Yeah, not really, right? Sure. Sure. Now, let's think about this. Let's think about what we might do to build this. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. That's okay. We don't need you. Sure. Okay. Let's grab the buff here. Line stance buff duration, additional attack and damage cap. I don't think I want this because it's going to heal me. So I don't think so. 10% more shields. Well, this is... The Mega Potions are already going to be capping shield instantly, right? Turn those 3 defense sigils into Garrison? Yeah. Defense minus 10, but an extra... You already get 25% DR from Stouts. Which we can get off Steady Focus still. We can keep the Steady Focus. Wait, this is... Isn't this... Because Jammed is up to 50% anyway. Doesn't this do nothing? I thought every individual buff could only be up to 50% before it didn't count anymore. Does this actually boost your damage when you're at 1 HP? I do wonder. We could test it. Line stance buff duration. Chain burst damage cap. I guess this means the small potions give you more. While hostilities in effect, Raging Fist charge time. That seems nice. Line stance cooldown. Extra defense. Grants shield instead of healing HP. 10% of max HP. Our max HP is not going to be that much. It's not going to be that much shield. I think it maxes out the damage buff from attack up. Since it's the buff over 2? What do you mean? What do you mean it's the buff over 2? I don't know what that means. Explain yourself. The old tank build could work using Stout, Hard, Garrison, Stronghold, Steadfast, and or Steel Nerves. Yeah. We have Steel Nerves. We have Steady Focus. We don't need Stout Heart because we'll just get it on the... The attack up buffs gives you damage past the cap at a ratio of the buff over 2. I thought there was a hard cap on them is my point. I thought there was a point where an attack buff, if attack buff got over a certain number, it couldn't do anything anymore. I mean, regardless, there's nothing else useful to grab on this tier, so like it's fine, but I wonder if it actually is doing anything. The hard cap is 50%. Yeah, but this is max 50% baseline. You know what I mean? Or do you mean, oh, the hard cap's 50%, all the plus attacks and minus defense? No, that's not right, I don't think. Because we saw Wild Showman by itself, like, Wild Showman got capped out and hit 50%, but even if we had the 30% from Deathmatch Finale, it still made a difference until you kept getting Wild Showman up to 50. I'm pretty sure. I don't think it's all of the plus attacks and minus defense out of the plus 50. I think it is the individual ones. Didn't it say buffs were reworked to give half returns over their limit? Yeah, but I think on top of that, there is a hard cap where they won't do that anymore. Like, if you gave yourself plus 1 billion% attack, you wouldn't, like, one-shot everything. You would just do, like, you would do up to a certain amount. I can test really quick. I have a fully geared Ganda? Sure. Let me know if this does anything. Again, there's not really a alternative here. Like, this is useless, and this is basically useless, right? So who cares? But yes, that means you get full benefit from that mastery. So the damage cap that every individual buff is giving you can't add up to more than 50%. So, like, I'm just thinking from the damage calc video. Maybe if it's half your returns, your total attack and defense can't add up to more than 100. You know what I mean? The total thing can't add up to more than 100 because it can't give you more than 50% damage cap if it's half. Because that'll be consistent with what I saw with Wild Showman with Skillonza too, but anyway, sure, all of this is fine, all of this is fine. The damage buffs count as 50% of the value given. Gotcha. Yeah, so maybe it's 100% total, and then you can only get 50% extra damage, which again would come from 100% total. That would make sense. Damage cap. Sure. 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 Don't have any of this. Raging Fist gains additional only at Insight 3. Eternal Rage, cooldown, Guard Break, more health, I guess? Give me more. Or, no, this. Yeah, that's my bad. It's that for sure. As I understood from it, whenever the calculation is, the buffs in games can't give you more than a 50% damage buff. I see. So the total buffs have to add up to 100 then. If your total buffs add up to 100, that's the hard cap. That is now consistent with everything else that I've seen. Gotcha. So this mastery trait means that you can only have jammed and it'll be fine if you're at 1 HP. Just jammed will get you there without anything else. So if you have any other sources of attack buffs, then it's kind of wasted, but you don't always necessarily. All right. Sure. I can equip one more EX shield. Defense based on how low Eternal Rage is. Crit rate. Unnecessary, I think. I mean, sure. With that note, I did 64. Without it, I did 52. Yes. Yeah, I understand what's going on now. There's also Cagliostro buff. Yeah. But I thought someone said that one doesn't actually let you go over cap for some reason. I thought someone had suggested that. Okay. And now it's a matter of... We don't want any regen. So get this shit off of me. Well, actually, let's switch to it. Let's save this as one loadout. And then let's go to our terminus. Right. I don't want regen. Get this shit off of me. Pretty sure it does. Sure. Do you want, like, Cascade on this guy? I mean, we'll get our garrisons. Guts does seem like a good idea to have now. I did take it off for the other build. This one seems like it might actually want it. Steel Nerves. Okay, so Aegis and Greater Aegis and Stronghold are all going to become Garrison. So we need a Garrison Celestial Aqua, a Garrison... I don't think we need Quick Charge for this. Because, yeah, I don't think... At this point, since we're not... Yeah, I don't think we need Quick Charge. So you make a Garrison Aqua, a Garrison Ventus, and a Garrison... Does Auto Revive revive you with full health? It does, doesn't it? It does, doesn't it? Do I not want... I mean, I don't have auto-revive yet. I was going to put it on from something else, but I guess I don't need it. Oh, I guess let's put a right stone on his terminus and see what we can find. Can skip that then, probably? Yeah, that's a good point. That is a good point. That is actually very real. What right stone do I want to put on his terminus? Not something that has auto-revive then, I suppose.
Skyfarers, huh? What should I strengthen? Right. Let's give it a shot.
Damage cap, stun power, greater Aegis, no. Nimble onslaught, auto-revive, steady focus, auto-revive, quick cooldown, stronghold, steady focus. Potion hoarder, quick cooldown. Potion hoarder, quick cooldown? Damage cap, stun power? I mean, saving a damage cap sigil is nice. Nimble onslaught, auto-revive, no. Too many of these have fucking auto-revive on them. Quick cooldown, I assume, is not that useful. Not seen a Ghandagoza after Ragnarok release, which makes me curious. I mean, I haven't seen a Vasaraga after, besides me, after what's it called? Ragnarok release either, but I'm pretty sure that character's fucking ridiculous, so. Potion order, quick cooldown. Maybe potion order. This is fine. Quick cooldown is not useless. We do, you know, we do want to be line stancing.
You want to use a right
Sure.
stone, eh? Not a problem.
The HP is not really going to... Wait, oh, fucking switched it off of the locked one. Take me to the unlocked ones and let me find it again. I remember, it was fucking Potion Hoarder, right? Yeah. Or was it Damage Cap? No, it's Potion Hoarder. Potion Hoarder and Quick Cooldown, that's the one.
How about
Vasaraga strong, that I know for sure. Me too, man. Me too.
right? Let's go.
Wouldn't quick cooldown be good for the skill build? Yeah.
Don't forget about up.
This build also does care about line stancing every now and then, so a little bit of quick cooldown's not going to go too far awry. Alright. So, we need 3 garrisons. A garrison Aqua, a garrison Ventus, and a garrison... Honestly, I don't know. What else might we want? Because it's not Divergence. What else would I want on this? We have too much damage cap, by the way, because of the Terminus weapon, so we can get rid of a damage cap sigil. Nyx? Oh, yes. Yes, Nyx. That's right. Aqua Ventus Nyx. Yes. Very real and very true. Garrison me, please. And let's start Nyx me. You might want to get some crit. Do I have 100% crit right now? Am I missing crit? What the fuck? Alright, don't mind me. You know, it could be worse.
Inferno burns within.
I don't think so. I do need some stun power on my shit. I'll take stun power and, like, even 2% crit so I can get the 115% crit mastery node and be fine. Crit rate and nothing is a big shame. Whatever. I mean, the 16 stun power is honestly good already. I'll do 5 more. Really only care about the stun power and the crit rate here. Why am I lacking so much crit rate? I wonder. Need more stun power than that, though. Did I say 5? I think I've done more. Okay, that's fine. We got some stun power. It has not solved our crit issue. I have to go get the 25% crit master trait. Instead of what? Instead of this, of course. Just don't do shit. There you go. Alright, what was I doing? Garrison Nyx. Garrison Nyx me. Nyx attack. I ain't quite right. Garrison Nyx. Okay, easy. Let's just keep going. Garrison Aqua. Or Ventus, I guess, is next on the list. Literally. Garrison, okay. Easy 1 in 12s, apparently. Garrison Aqua me. That Aqua's kind of nice, actually. I'll take it back. Might be nice for someone. Start here. Aegis crit rate. Kind of pisses me off you get left at 83% crit rate after all the masteries from weapons. Yeah, you still need a little bit from somewhere. Aqua Enmity. Wait, what? Oh, this is the Garrison Nyx I just made. Did I put my Garrison Ventus into a blender? Be honest with me. Be honest with me. Did I put my Garrison Ventus into a blender? Did I just do that? I did. Didn't I? No, I didn't. Okay, lock those two. Yeah, for a second I was like, I got to accidentally fucking transmuted that shit, but no, we're fine. Excuse me. Oh, this is a Nyx Garrison. It's not a Garrison Nyx. I don't care about that. Literally worthless. Garrison Nimble Onslaught. Still good that it reminded me to go fix my shit, though. Dark Flame Aqua? Not quite right. Attack down and Garrison. I don't think so. Defense down resistance and Aqua. No. Garrison critical hit damage. Not quite my tempo. Exploiter and Celestial Aqua. Nuh-uh. Okay, we hit the 1 in 12s too quickly, and now... Oh, I don't want to use that. Now we are, having a hard time. That's equipped on someone, apparently. Aqua Precise Wrath. That's the guy I just made. It's Precise Wrath Garrison. I at least put the Garrison first a couple of times, make me feel good. I hope they had something like how the mod works for synthesis. Yeah. Auto Revive Celestial Aqua. Aqua linked together. Auto Revive Aqua. Nuh-uh. Die, please. Nope. I don't want a mod or a save scum. You gotta pick one or the other. There we go. Garrison Aqua. Alright. Garrison. And sort by order acquired. Garrison Aqua. Excuse me. I said sort by order acquired newest for... Oh, I guess that is true, actually. Garrison Ventus. Garrison Nyx. Perfect. Yeah. Aqua Ventus Nyx. We got some stun powers. We got Nimble Onslaught, improved dodge. Oh, we're missing sup damage. Yeah, we are. Oh, and there's a Ventus Aqua here, so I can just kill that for a double sup damage. Perfect. Problem solved. Is really like the Rising Retirement Home? It's just a great game, I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, there's a Lumen on this. Okay, so that's worthless. For this build anyway. What am I still missing? I want some sup damage. We can fix that. Like, this can just be like a sup. We actually have too many damage cap sigils. Yeah, we can get rid of one of the damage cap sigils, too. What do you use for summons? What I found, basically. This is an uplift normal attack damage cap. It's 14, not 15, but I do usually want at least one uplift on everyone, so he's good. There's a War Elemental skill damage cap up here. Would love if he was normal attack instead, but he's got War Elemental on him, so I use him. Greater Aegis stun power and Incendo stun power. These two are great. Just mostly because of the stun power. I'm not gonna lie to you. Where... What am I replacing here? What else do I want besides 2 sup damages? Terra? Yeah, I guess Terra. Yeah. I can do a stun power Terra here. I feel like I must have that already. I do not have that already. Yeah, Terra to get our Terminus weapon active. That seems reasonable. Yeah. So we can make a stun power Terra here. And then what else do I want? 2 sub damages I can deal with. Why do I have so much Aqua? Oh, because of this Ventus Aqua. Yeah, that's fine. We'll get rid of that. Fade Breaker's fine. We did get rid of a damage cap. What do I put in this place? You can fit in Stout Heart in Summon for extra damage reduction. We have Steady Focus, which gives me damage reduction while I'm charging the punch. So if I ever need to tank something, I can discharge the punch, or while I'm charging the punch, aka I can't do anything, then I can have Stout Heart there. I don't think it's... Oh wait, no, I don't have Steady Focus anymore because I took the Warpath off. That is so real. That is so real. What do I had a Berserker Echo that had Steady Focus on, I think. I'm down to put that in. Didn't I? Or was it a Spartan Echo? Oh, there it is, yeah. Okay, so now I can get Guts in somewhere. So I can make this a Stun Power Terra, and then I can make like a HP and This will be sup damage, and we can get rid of 1 damage cap sigil. I guess this can just be like an HP and sup damage. Where does the guts fit in? Perhaps it doesn't. Perhaps it doesn't. Guts seems useful though. Guts does seem useful. I guess I would take Guts over 40% damage cap from one of the basics, right? I could just make this like a Guts sup damage or a sup damage Guts or something. Yeah. Just go raw like any other glass cannon believer. Not a big glass cannon guy. Okay, so let's turn... Actually, I might already have a sup damage. I feel like that exists somewhere in my memory. Oh, but it's equipped on... someone. It's fine. Just take it. So there's our sup damage covered. Perfect. Where's most of your damage cap coming from? Collection masteries, probably. Like, unironically. I guess the Terminus, right? I guess this guy gets 500%. Right? Like, just, Catastrophe Nova or whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah, shit is 500% damage cap, but... let's get rid of this and put make a Guts sup. Actually, I might already have a sup damage Guts. That seems like something that is reasonable to already exist. Sup damage Potion Hoarder, not quite. Sup damage Steady Focus. That's interesting. So it's really good for survivability. How's the damage? Well, that's what we're gonna figure out. Sup damage Guts. There you go. So now we have Guts. We have Steady Focus. We have all of our Incendo Aqua nonsense. Cool. We still have too much damage cap. Wait, we do? No, wait, we're at 63. Perfect. Let's just go Azurite some shit, and we should be good to go. You have too much HP? I do have too much. Wait, I want to put Terra in somewhere. Oh, instead of this Lumen. Yes, that's the problem. I wanted to make a stun power Terra instead of a stun power Lumen. That's what is... I was forgetting one more thing. And I don't already have a stun power Terra. No, I don't. Okay. Let's go do that. Let's go make a stun power Terra, and then we'll be fine. Because Lumen, we already have Nyx, so... Save me. Sigil me. Stun power me. And Terra me. I'm not gonna get rid of that one. That might be useful on someone. Let's start here. Oh, okay. That's not a 1 in 12. To get the 15 too, that's like more than a 1 in 12. It's like a 1 in fucking 60 or something. It's easy though. There we go. And then let's go Azurite this shit.
Got an order?
Have you tried this getting lucky?
Got it. How about that?
How about that? It is. I had like 120 Azurite, and I turned so much of it into Ambrosia, and now I'm like 35 Azurite. That's like, I could like almost run out if I fuck around. I'm up all night to get lucky. I just do it once. Think about me. Think about a guy like me is I'm instantly lucky because the world loves me, and I'm not talking about the Arcana. Okay, cool. This seems decent to a guy like me. Yeah, I think I'm relatively happy with this. Improved dodge. Steady focus, guts, potion hoarder, improved dodge, steel nerves, garrison, greater aegis, nimble onslaught, uplift, quick cooldown. Oh, regen. Oh, that's coming from here. I don't want that. I want... It's actually a great question. Glass cannon? What do I want? Metastopia's summon, drop luck is the same. Nimble defense, I guess? Yeah, sure. I mean, you know, we are going to be trying not to get hit. Steady focus, guts, potion order, nimble defense, improved dodge, steel nerves, garrison, greater aegis, nimble onslaught, uplift, quick cooldown, catastrophe nova, unbound master, whirl elemental, fate breaker, aqua incendo, berserker echo, spartan echo, full sup damage, damage cap, ventus terra, Nyx, stun power, HP. Seems good. I'm relatively happy with this. Let's save this as loadout 2 for the lion stance master traits tree. And how the fuck do I play this, I guess, would be the other question. At the start of a quest, 75% of his max HP is converted to shield. So if we do that plus 1 small potion, we'll be at max shield, just about. Oh, I need to probably equip lion stance, don't I? Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Let's do that. Let's do it over Arhat Skybreaker. Let's lion stance. This will give us shield. Removes all debuffs. Do I care? Kind of. Branding pair palm is pretty good. Especially now that I know that getting Eternal Rage means you... Oh, no, Ultra Fist doesn't matter. Yeah, okay, no. We can try this. Let's try that. Dravidia, Iron Shoulder both seem pretty useful. Sure. Let me save that as part of the loadout, too. Overwrite everything. Alright, man. Let's see how this feels. Let's see if we can fucking beat Beelzebub with this one. Seemed a little rough. Well, real quick, if I just go to training here, how does this look? Why do I start with 999? Oh, because my health got converted, I guess? That's a little too much shield, isn't it? Huh. Anyway, why aren't I lower HP? I guess it's gonna be a little hard with barreled, right? Fuck it, let's just go fight Beelzebub. It's easy. You have to manually set it? Oh, yeah, you're right. You can't do that. You can't do that. That is right. Training settings? Yes, I always forget those fucking things exist. You are correct. You are correct. Ghandagoza's health. Just put me at 1%. Let's do this shit at max efficiency and see how it feels. So yeah, most of our shit is like not damage skills anymore. I assume we are still like, you know, doing shit like this. And like I'm straight up true a video. Oh, well, I want a line stance first off. Give myself jammed in the first place. Right. And then I want to straight jerk my shit. Oh, I fucking... Tell me I fucking animation canceled my punch, man. They hate me. That is more... That is like the same amount of damage as the big punch tree, but it charges much faster. Am I crazy? Like, that's what's happening here. Oh, what? They mogged me? I lost all my fucking... Oh my god, I lost all my fucking Eternal Rage. Not even mad anymore. I've grown so much as a person. Yeah, it's like the same amount of damage, but it charges twice as fast. Am I missing something? Gotta keep the combo going or else he loses meter. Hit him every now and then, don't just... This does just seem... I mean, it's less tanky, I guess, but it does just seem maybe stronger. You stop charging a punch to do a skill, prevent the Eternal Rage stacks from dropping? What do you mean? If you stop charging... Oh, if you stop charging a punch, do a skill to prevent the stacks from dropping. I see. I mean, I like that the punch charge is faster. Oh, I like that the punch charge is faster, and I like that it does, like, the same amount of damage. Let's just go. Let's go fight Bubs with this and see how it feels. We gotta make sure to be using our potions, our green potions. They're gonna give us like 50k shield. And the megas are gonna instantly max us out. Let's see how this feels. Turn my shit into corn. There you go. I did not take a lot of damage there. That's nice. Yeah, that is not a lot.
You call yourself righteous, yet vindictive blood flows through your veins.
So if I do this... Yeah, that takes a long time, but it did give me a bunch of shield, which was nice. The mate is smothered. Also, blue still heals, so stay away from those. Yeah, fair. Oh, where are you going? Oh, perfect guarded. Oh, nimble defense heals too, huh? I just realized. Maybe not my favorite thing. What the fuck? Why is he over there? He's cheating. I use glass cannon in this build on the weapon. That is interesting. I've never Like, genuinely giving Glass Cannon a chance. Oh, I was used to the other charge time. I waited way too long. I mean, we're oh, SBAC. Well, not that it matters, but it's nice to be like, nuh-uh. Meditatively say nuh-uh to this freak. Excuse me, sir. I need to hit you very hard. Yeah, the punch is way faster. I can fit it in way more spots. Balancing the lion stance cooldown. Oh, right, that's red. Balancing the lion stance cooldown's kind of weird, though, I will say. Tank build doesn't care about HP downs at all. Wait, that is true. Big fan of the rolling rotation. Real. Hey. Back there. Line stance, get me back to full garrison, please. Thank you. Yeah, nimble defense is not good on this build. I am now realizing. Did Cactus miss her SVA? I think she did. Because it means it loses me garrison. Which is quite worthwhile. That's pretty good. I have not built up, oh, what the f- He loses the Eternal Rage so fast, man. What do you mean? Do you think Bubs would find the roll canceling Grandpa intimidating? He better. He knows what's good for him. Maybe the roll canceling isn't that fucking good, man, because you just lose all your Eternal Rage. Pretty sick being a max shield and having so much DR, I'd say. If you're charging the punch and roll or get hit out of it, it goes down super fast. Yeah, it's a hell of a balancing act to keep it up. I will say, you can do a skill to stop it. Yes, that is what you said earlier. That makes sense. That makes sense. Like it's not even a skill that doesn't give like Eternal Rage. Just any skill at all. Just the fact that you did a skill stops it. I'm fucking dying. Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, that is one that does give it, but still. Dizzy? I'm fucking dizzy? Oh my god, when you get dizzy, you just lose everything, huh? Oh my god. It's just such a oh, I should have used the blue potions there, maybe. And then Lion Stance to get us to Link Time. I've made a silly. Fucked up my perfect timing, which is very sad for a guy. What? What? What is he doing? Why is he stuck in hit stun lands? Okay. I don't know what's happening, but I'm missing my finishers, and that is making me very sad. Now we gotta hail to the king. I could have had a Link Time, and instead I'm hailing to the fucking king, man.
Extermination for you lot.
Extermination for you lot.
You are but fleas before me.
So you're telling me I can, like, yeah, Iron Shoulder and it stops the cooldown? Yeah, yeah. Hmm. Little insects. Do. Wait. Okay. Now Lion Stance me, and let's see how we tank this Unisonic.
Then I shall break you with my own true hand.
Pretty well, I would say. Pretty well. 30k? Pretty solid. Bro, it goes nowhere. Oh, I did not notice him doing that. Still live those, though. So it's like, whatever. Real. Respect that you're doing this with the AI. The AI are pretty good, man. They never go down. They do pretty decent DPS themselves. I found it pretty easy to clear every Defy Infinity fight on the AI. Maybe not on Ghandagoza, but to be fair, I am trying them for the first time here. I think the AI are unfairly maligned. I think they do good work. I'm fucking dead, by the way. I'm not a huge fan of, personally. Oh, the revival oh, when you go down, you also just come back with so much health. What do I do about that? I need to get hit by something small, like these wing attacks. Yeah. Or that. That works too. Alright, give me the shields. Get out of there. Let's get out of here. Thank you. The punch charges way faster on this build than on the bad Raga build. Actually, maybe I shouldn't be roll canceling these because I actually want the stun from the attacks. Yeah, seems right. We can link time this asshole after this too. It's quite nice. You need to perfect time this, just hit him. I do like the tankiness on this build. It is surprising. It's not as brain off as like a stronghold, like high HP build, but you are still like you are tanky enough that you can be like a little like that's pretty ignorant to just sit there while he's doing that, right? But we do have the ability to do that. Oh, that was stronger than I thought it was gonna be. Oh wow, his jumping attacks push him way further than anyone else. That was great. I have not seen that before where someone can jumping attack their way back on there. And this is supposedly our sweet spot. I'm not sure if it's better to roll cancel out of that, honestly. Maybe it isn't. This is good. This is much better damage than the other one. Couldn't you run Garrison with this to lose less shield? Oh, we are running full Garrison. If you did this without Garrison, Bubs would be one-shotting me with every single thing that touched my supple body. This is with 45 Garrison. So yes, you are correct. You should be running Garrison with this for sure. I assume I'm not... Oh, especially not with that. Not with that fucking bat roll. I'm not gonna be able to get it before I have to do my super, but we can do it in the Primal Burst. This build is a lot better than the other builds, is what I'll say. Because this link time damage, that's actually good damage. You know what I mean? That is like... I mean, maybe it's still a little fucked up to say, but like, that is like the damage that Vasaraga is doing in link time. Just about, right? Oh, I always do that. I always get too scared running away from Chaos Legion and I end up just rolling off the fucking stage like an idiot. Time to hail to the king again. Ring out is a free 1 HP reset? What? You're so fucking smart. I didn't even think about that. Is that what that just did? That's actually huge. Is there any way that I can maintain my fucking Eternal Rage for the entirety of Hail to the King? No. This is a really long skill that pauses it the whole time, though, you know. I could have. I think I could have. I think it was a misplay. I think I actually might have been able to maintain this the whole time. Ah, maybe not, because I'm running out of skills now. Yeah, no. You'd also let the skill finish? Yeah, but the longer... I mean, what's-its-face seemed to pause it as long as it was going, though. You know what I mean? Easy tanks. We don't have to do this, but I want to do it just for the aura farming. Easy tanks. And I felt it a little bit, but, you know, easy tanks. You can just skill roll skill, but wouldn't that give me less pause uptime? That skill seemed to pause it the entire time that it was charging up. This is actually... It pauses like 3 seconds. Oh, it's not 3 seconds or until the skill completes, whichever is longer. I don't know why I got it in my head that it was that. Hey. Oh. Give me some on your shield, please. No. I mean, I guess we really don't care, right? I guess it does make like Lion Stance worse at putting us into shield, but is it better to not roll here? Oh, maybe it is. Yeah, I think it is. I should be Lion Stancing for the jams. See, like, this is some like real damage. That's some big boy damage. The other build literally was like not even doing good damage in link time. It's yellow now? What the hell? He's cheating? That is some big boy damage. I guess unironically, do I just want to hop off so I'm always at 1 HP? So I say I'm proud of you, Big Boss. Thanks for showing us Granblue and being you. Aw. Thank you. It's very nice of you. I'm gonna fucking die? I'm going to die! It's much better, yeah. Don't think it quite matches up to Vasaraga, but it's not bad. Yeah, the other one feels bad. Like, I think I would say the other one feels bad. I can shift my window and be like, well, maybe not everything needs to compare to Vasaraga because Vasaraga is maybe a little too strong. But the other one felt like just bad. Like not like it's not like oh compared to Vasaraga it's bad. It's like oh no, this just kind of stinks. I do need to lose a little bit of HP. I wonder if it's I almost want to jump off the cliff. Oops. Beep, boop, beep, boop. Oh shit, he's blowing his shirt off. Ben T gave you mad props. I had no idea. Knew of you. The respect is real. This has to be part and witness. Well, thank you. No, I'm just a guy. You are not bearing witness to much. Don't worry. But I appreciate the fine words. I appreciate the respect as well. What? Now I have super and I've got fucking nothing to use it on. Now I have all shield and no health, man. Actually, dead ass. Get me out of here. Right? Like, unironically, this is better, because we get back to 1 HP now, and we can actually do our shit. Give me my shields. Do we waste a little bit of time? Yeah, maybe. Do we, like, fail? Oh, that was, like, the really bad time to waste, too, because it's when he's the most vulnerable to getting stunned. That tech is so crazy funny. Thank you for pointing it out. That tech is great. I did not know of it. Oh, now I'm fucking gonna wake up with so much health. Do you get max jammed if you have one max HP, or then are you technically at 100% of your max HP all the time? Does being at 1 HP turn jammed off entirely? It might. Look at how much more damage. Like, I did not play this very well. And still look at how much more time we have here. At least as far as time left in the quest. I still fucked up the Chaos Legion part pretty bad, so maybe I'm going to die. But, oh. Big punch. I should have to have fucking HP again? I don't want this, man. I don't fucking want this. Oh, knock me off, knock me off. Yeah, baby. And now, I wonder if I just have permanent max HP technically now. Because my max HP is 1, and I'm at 1 HP. That would be a little unfortunate. There we go. Yeah, we do still have to kill him. Which I'm honestly not super confident in our ability. Oh, I should have. No, I wouldn't have worked that way. I think we're still going to lose, but I think this is more so on me. I don't think this is... Can you tell? The external ability for the uptime just looks so much better. Oh, yeah. I think we're still maybe going to lose, but that is totally on me, not on the build, if that does happen. I mean, maybe not, because Cagliostro somehow uplifted her way back here. So maybe we're going to be fine. Maybe everything's going to be Irie. I don't know if Eugen is going to get there in time. Oh, he is. He should, anyway. 3%. Eugen, you need to build 3. There you go. I don't think he's going to die to this, but I think we're going to get him pretty close. We're going to get him pretty close. Yeah, I don't think we're going to lose this time, which is good. Oh, well, hold on. I do still need to hit him. Let me not. There we go. See, that's a completely different feeling. Whereas in the first one, it felt like I had to, like, carry the build. This build actually was able to carry me through bad play, right? Like, we played poorly, and we still got there. Like, we still did enough damage that it was fine, you know? Even though I really did not do a good job here. Significantly better than the last build? Yep. I would say this feels like a real character, you know? The other one did not feel like a real character. Improved Guard and Celestial Lumen. They fucking hate me. Do you know that? Do you know that about them? The fucked up thing is that they actually just despise me, and I don't know what I did. Were you roll canceling the final hit of the perfect input? Oh yeah, there's a lot of shit like that in this game. Lots of roll cancels to animation cancel your shit to do stuff just a little bit faster for that extra DPS. It's a hell of a fucking rush, I'm not gonna lie to you. I wonder what I can score attack up on this build. I will say, I'm not Jam is bugged at Overdrive 2, so it's technically stronger. Oh, is it? I will say, I'm not super confident that I can kill Hierarch, like, at all consistently on this build, either. Maybe we'll give Hierarch one try. Why does this big guy look like my friend's grandfather in the face? I mean, your friend is a very handsome grandfather. Stoutheart me. Maybe I should do that after I get my Eternal Rage up. Oh, okay, well that's horrible. I should do that. I should do it after I get the Rage up so that we get max up time on it actually buffing something meaningful. What can we do here? 3, 4, go. And you get stunned, and then we do this right until we get the buffs. We punch you very hard in the face. This might actually do worse because of the fact that it can't spam. Should have a videoed for sure. Because of the fact that it can't just spam, what's it called, over and over? Like it can't spam multiple Ultra Fists. Video me? Wait. Oh. I run out of gems. Well, we can get one more punch off, I think, but I don't think it'll be with gems. I mean, that is crazy. That was not even necessarily great or anything, but I think, yeah, like, this is doing a very similar amount of damage on a guy who is stationary, where it's much less reliable than being stationary, on the opponent being stationary than the other one, right? And it's significantly better in link time, too. Let me try that one more time and see if I can do any better, but I think that's about right. This one. Oh, I should have line stanced. It's okay. I think the general vibe, yeah. This is definitely a significantly better build. It's doing roughly the same amount of damage while being significantly more mobile and is that too many rolls? I think that was too many rolls. While being significantly more mobile and being significantly better in link time, right? It's just not a particularly close competition, I don't think. Okay, Lion stance me. Punch this guy in the face me. Video me, don't forget this time. This, that, this. Boom, boom. Unleash the beast, by the way. Bit of a shame. Oh, we have to go through it twice here to get to the punch. That's fine. We'll have the stun for next time, and I think we'll have a video for the time after that. We're going to be a little more efficient there. Unleash the beast. Oh, we won't have a video for the time after that. It's a bit of a shame. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lion stance me. Beep. Oh, okay. That would have been like 320. That would have been like 320. Remember when they first added Warpath Sigils and Ghandagoza damage would just skyrocket in link time? Yep. That would have been like 320 if I had, I was a little too slow. I mean, yeah. So that is, again, like, about the same out of link time damage, while being significantly more, like, less clunky, significantly less reliant on the boss just behaving themselves and sitting still. And, as well, right? Link level, always 100%. Being significantly better in link time, too, right? Oh, set me to 1%, please. This is a real character. I would say, is this, like, super strong? No, I don't think so. I don't think this is, like, crazy... Oh, I should do this beforehand. I just want to show, like, what a little link time barrage on this does, but yeah, I should definitely line stance first. Because we're not going to be here for too long. I just kind of want to show what one link time barrage looks like. I can true a video, too. You get, like, 4 punches out of this? Maybe 5? Yeah, 5, right? Because I can do this. Oh, I can get 6. Yeah. Oh, no, never mind. Okay. I got 5. I mean, yeah. That is, like, again, considering, again, your link time's going to be buffed by having more party members, too. That is, like, twice as good, 3 times as good, maybe, in link time as the other one, right? That is a similar amount of damage, I believe. Technically more if you had a party to keep link time up. Yeah. The other one was doing, like, 90 million in link time. It's doing 200 solo, right, in solo link time. I think... this is probably a pretty similar amount of damage to what... maybe not. I don't know. I was guessing it's probably a pretty similar amount of damage to what Voss would do in link time. I think it is. No, I think it is. I think it is. This is actually good for Vasaraga too, yeah. We just... like, let's assume that Vasaraga has all his buffs up by the time you get to link time. That is probably going to be the case, right? And then, say you, like, jammed his ass. So we started at 18. Yeah. Right. Very similar idea. Very similar idea. That is actually almost the same number, right? Almost the same number. So, like, Vasaraga does a lot of damage in link time, and that Ghandagoza build is actually, like, it's essentially keeping up, right? With what Voss is doing there. So, that is good link time damage, for sure. The other one is kind of awful. It's doing, like, half that. That's a real build. By the way, make sure to change the damage display to damage cap, just to make sure if you're not hitting too far above cap. Well, I'm above cap on, like, everything, but, like, I don't have any attack sigils on anyone, you know? Like, Voss, for example, he's at, like, 206-72, but, like, there's, like, nothing to be done. Like, he doesn't have, like, an attack boosting sigil on it. He's just using his Terminus. It has a shit ton of attack on it, right? I guess the master traits, right? I probably could, like, get rid of a lot of the attack-based master traits, but, like, these two are useless, so I just took this, because why not? I have the while inflicted with burn damage cap, right? Like, it's just kind of like, like, this I don't even have. This I don't even have. Like, it's just kind of hard to not hit way over your damage cap. It still helps hitting cap on SBA. That's fair. That's fair. But yeah, so how is this Ultra Fist build? I'm just tuning in now. If by Ultra, let's go back to Ganda here temporarily. I'll tell you, right? If by Ultra Fist build you mean this one, where it's just about the single biggest punch, this is really bad, I think. I think this is really bad. Like, this is half as good as it should be, or something like that, I think. It's extremely vulnerable to bosses who are mobile, because the punch takes so goddamn long to charge up, even if you have quick charge on. It's, like, bad in link time because you can't get that many punches. The main thing it can do is Ultra Fist there. Every time you gain Eternal Rage from something, you can get another Ultra Fist. So, like, in situations where, you know, like, you can Ultra Fist and then stun the guy, and then Link Attack, and then Ultra Fist, and then True Avidya, and then Ultra Fist, and then if the boss hits you, you parry and you hit him, and then Ultra Fist, right? So you can have some moments that is very good like that, but it is just, it's such a fragile situation. You know what I mean? Like, this feels like the Ultra Fist tech is cool, and only this tree can do that, but it just doesn't feel very good at all. This Lion Stance tree does as much damage on the punch as this one, except the punch charges twice as fast. So which feels rough. So it's significantly better in link time, which is sort of Ghandagoza's whole deal, right? I don't know. The Ultra Fist stuff could be cool though, right? I will say, with the Ultra Fist tech, maybe this isn't horrible, but it feels quite weak. It feels quite weak. This feels pretty good. The Lion Stance, the whole Lion Stance deal, feels pretty strong. It also is nice that you don't care about max HP debuffs as much if you're running a tank build. You're not as tanky, but you also don't care about your max HP getting debuffed because it's a 1 HP, like a garrison shield build, which is very cool. And you can kind of manipulate your shield pretty easily, what with all the potions you have and shit like that. So you are pretty decently tanky, as well as doing, like, I would say pretty solid damage. This is not amazing damage or anything like that, but it's pretty solid damage, and he pops off in link time, right? Like, we tested it side by side, and he is doing about the same damage as Vasaraga is in link time, which is a lot, right? Voss hits very hard in link time. So this is a good build. This one I haven't tried. This one is a very interesting idea to me. But I actually don't know how good it would be. Off the top of my head, it feels like this is going to be very smooth. Like, this is probably going to be, like, if this is the one that is the most vulnerable to a boss, just, like, not behaving and running around, Beelzebub, right, is a great example. And this one is second. This might be the one that is able to just fly around and keep up with him the best. But it is probably going to, I imagine it's going to do less damage than all three. This is, like, max consistency, minimum damage, will be my guess. But probably, like, the most comfortable to use. I haven't actually tried it, though. My bet will be this is probably his best tree. From just the, I mean, it's definitely better than this one. And I would get the sense that it's probably more, like, a higher skill ceiling and perhaps a lower skill floor than this one, but also probably ends up doing more damage and having more survivability, right? On the whole, Ghandagoza is fine, I think. Right? Like, I would say he feels fine. I don't think he feels tremendously weak or anything like that. But he definitely does not feel very strong, right? Like, if I were to say, you know, like, of the three characters that we've tried out in some amount of depth, Vasaraga feels like the best by far. I think this character, the more I try other characters, the more I'm like, I think this character's kind of dumb. You know, what Ghandagoza needs a whole master tree to accomplish with Roaring Lion, Vasaraga just basically does with Undying, where you can be at 1 HP, get your max jammed, ignore everything the boss is doing, and just do shit, like, insane damage. He's more mobile than any of the other two people I'm about to talk about, and he just shits out damage in link time, out of link time, in SBA, out of SBA. It is not really that hard to land Vasaraga charge attacks on people, especially after, you know, they buffed him to where you actually use his third hit in the combo now, right? So you just, like, go skill into big bonk, and you don't need that much setup time for that. He feels, I would say, noticeably better than Galanza. Galanza, the nice part about Galanza is, I think tank Galanza is really good. Tank skill Galanza is really good, because Martial Spear and Flashpoint are just such high fucking damage that you can sort of be... You can sacrifice a lot of damage cap. Not, like, all of it. You could sacrifice, like, 200, 300% damage cap from, like, losing basic sigils, going Ascension instead of Terminus, etc., etc. Make yourself nigh unkillable, right? And still just be doing damn good damage, right? And the burst access that he has, if you're at, like, level 8 Wild Showman, and you just go, you know, level 9 Martial Spear, and then, that Galanza is missing 2 upgrades. That he is. I don't know what happened there. I think I must have, played around with it afterwards. You can go, like, level, like, you are on level 9, you Martial Spear, that does a lot of damage, it does like 60 million or something like that. That gets you to level 10, you then Flashpoint does like 100 million. In situations where you need a lot of burst damage quick, that is very good. And that is the case in a lot of those fights, right? Very nice for Versa, for Reason's Transcendence, very nice for the world, every time you perfect block the Quickening. Very nice for Hierarch when it's the trials where you have to kill the thing instead of stunning it, right, to get over the trial, after the first, like, 3 that it does. Or, for example, for at the end of the platforming trial, right, where you need to get a lot of burst damage in very quickly. Not as useful for Lucilius, not as useful for Beelzebub necessarily, but you're still, like, it's still just good damage also. And Martial Spear is very consistent damage in the sense that it's like a big ranged attack that tracks pretty well. It sort of doesn't matter what the boss is doing, no matter how far away you are from them, you can land Martial Spear and hit them, right? So I think Galanza is a very comfortable character. You just build him fucking unkillable, and then he still does pretty fucking good damage with Martial Spear, right? Ghandagoza does not really have something that feels, like, outstanding like that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Maybe his link time damage, but his link time damage just feels like it's strong, but it's not like, oh, well, Galanza, you know, he's less mobile than both of the 2 characters I just talked about. He has, like, a harder time accessing Stout Heart. Like, you have to put it in the build somehow. He has a harder time accessing Stout Heart than the other 2 characters that I've talked about. He has a harder time going full tank than Galanza. He doesn't do nearly as much damage as Vasaraga. He doesn't, you know, necessarily... bring as much utility to himself. But his link time is like ridiculous, so it makes up for all of it. It's like, well, no, he has all those weaknesses, and like his link time is good. It's very good. It's strong, right? Again, like it looked like he was doing comparable, a little less, but a comparable damage to Voss in link time. But like, it's not enough to make up for a lot of the stuff that he struggles with, I feel like. But like, again, fine. He is. I mean, title of the stream is Ghandagoza a link time merchant? The answer is yes, but yeah, it's not like it was in the base game, right? Once they removed his ability to do the neutral consecutive normal punches over and over, I mean, maybe if they put that in Endless Ragnarok, like maybe it'd be broken, maybe he'd be one-shotting people, whatever. But like, I don't know, maybe? Would it? Maybe not. I mean, we got like Fediel doing what she's doing. Like, would it really be, is he like not allowed to just consecutive normal punch? I mean, maybe I'm underestimating it, and maybe it would like triple his link time DPS, and he would literally be, doing 70% of Hierarch's health in a single link time. But I don't think so. I don't. It would probably be like way better, but I think it would be, then it will be like, okay, Galonza is just like the setup, feast or famine character. Like, he's not doing a whole lot. And he's very susceptible to bosses moving around, and he can't get stout hard that easily, but if you, like, build the team around him, or if the team cooperates, or if you have linked together, or if everyone is, like, working on their link time correctly, or doing, whatever it is, then you will still be very happy you have the Ghandagoza on your team, right? I would think that'll be a pretty cool identity for him. As of right now, his link time is not bombastic enough to really justify that, I don't think. So he's fine. He's fine, which maybe in Ragnarok means he's bad, because I feel like a lot of these characters feel very strong, right? Like Kag feels very good, Sandy feels very good. I've heard Rockham is pretty ballin'. The captain has like a tank niche that like nobody else can really occupy. Like Siegfried can kind of do it, but not as well as he can, right? Eugen feels pretty strong within the few times that I've used him briefly, right? Rosetta's doing some crazy shit. I don't know exactly what she's up to, right? I don't know anything about Io. I don't know anything about Charlotta. I think Fairy got nerfed. Percy seems to be hitting real hard. Lancelot I also don't know about. Percy's doing some crazy shit that I've seen. Siegfried's doing some crazy shit that I've seen, right? Zeta, I actually don't know how Zeta's feeling. Sofon I've heard got buffed to shit because of the avatar gauge not resetting when he does his finishers in a certain state. It was a buff he got in the patch notes, right? Twain I'm not sure about, actually. For all I've heard good things about, Fediel everyone is saying is fucking ridiculously, absurdly broken, right? I've heard is... It's weird. His dragon tree is apparently quite good. I've heard the other two are kind of shit, but oh well, right? Charlotta 2, same as base, but just better, really? Yeah. So, like, in a game where you can beat every Defy Infinity fight with Galonza and 3 AI, right? I think Hierarch might be really tough, but you can do it. I think you can do it, right? You have to play very well. But you can beat every Defy Infinity fight on Ghandagoza with 3 AI, like solo, right? Well, not solo, but like as in you and 3 AI, right? So it's not like, oh, he's unviable or anything like that. But in a game where a lot of characters feel like very strong, or at the very least they occupy one particular niche very strongly, he does feel a little stateless in that sense, right? He does feel a little stateless in that sense. Fun character, though. Fun character. I mean, I will say, on the fun note, I would love if... I want the bonk to be a little bigger. For the big bonk tree, I wanted the bonk to be bigger. It is a little disappointing that he does all of that, to just do as much damage as a Vasaraga charge attack, right? Like, that should be... I don't know what you have to do to balance it, right? I don't know. But that should be like a 80 million damage. Like, even if you have to take other things away from him, that should be like a 80, 90, 100 million damage nuke. It's like one of the least flexible moves in the entire game. It should not be doing the same damage as like a Vasaraga charge smash that he can do 2 of per combo, right? Maybe take the Ultra Fist tech away, right? Maybe make it so you can't like refresh your Ultra Fist by getting Eternal Rage back. I don't know. But just from like from a character fantasy standpoint, I really wish that this punch was like a bomb. It's a hard hit, but the number just isn't big enough. I'm not even saying in terms of a buff. Like, we're ignoring his mechanical strength now, right? You can take whatever you need from him away to make it the same power level in the end, but like this punch in this tree should hit for like 100 million. That's it. Right? It's a little unsatisfying to invest in this, have this big slow-ass punch, and have it do the same or less damage as this tree when you're fully jammed. Which is not, like, that dangerous of a state, because you have 99999 shield and full garrison and all this shit, and you're not taking any damage, right? It's like, I don't know. Anyway, mildly disappointed in Ghandagoza, but he was still fun to play. He was still fun to try out. I don't know if they're going to buff him. I don't know if they're going to update Relink ever again. I think they've mentioned, like, coyly that there might be some more content coming if they want to take another pass. I think Ghandagoza could you could use a little bit of love. Because he's very fun. He's very cool. His lore is extremely funny, and, like, all the Fate episodes are awesome, and he's aura farming. But it's a little bit of a shame when he does all that aura farming, and then he's kind of just not that good, right? Hurts. Just a little bit. Anyway. Still fun. Still fun. I'm not trying to... I'm not here to slander Ghandagoza. I'm not here to tell you that he's fucking ass, and no one should play him or anything like that. But I think I am here to say that he's a little weaker than I would have hoped in Ragnarok. For what it's worth, still a fun character. And I am hungry, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get the hell out of here. Thanks for hanging out. I will hopefully stream tomorrow. It sort of depends on what I find. Wednesdays are always a weird day, because there's a lot of annoying-ass meetings that happen where suddenly I might realize that I have had a lot of work dropped on me that needs to be done before Friday. So that's why, you know, Wednesday I feel like is the most common time for me to be like, hey guys, shit's fucked. I'll see you on Thursday. Hopefully not the case. We'll see what we'll get up to. Maybe we'll give the Ghandagoza skill tree another shot. Maybe we'll just do some fucking around on some other characters. But for now, have a wonderful rest of your day. And oh, the Umas have all fallen asleep. And I will see you tomorrow. Peace.